What just happened?
Rock of Ages.
Still rolling.
No, we ain't
We're Def Lepparding today? Is that what's happening?
Oh, yeah.
Rock and rolling. Yeah. What has 9 arms and sucks?
No, 7 arms.
It's 7 arms.
Oh, there's not 5 members of
There's
that band?
4 members.
Oh, shit.
Man. What is today?
Or it could be a 5-member piece. Somebody's
Sunday.
playing the triangle in that bitch. Somebody's
25th.
5th.
So yeah, it is
No
Sunday,
TH.
February 25th, 2018.
No TH.
This is the
No, fuck off.
25th.
60%.
TH can get the fuck out.
25th. This is the Bulldog Unchained
60%.
podcast. I'm your host, the King of
25th.
Village, Bulldog Malenko.
I can't say economy either. I just realized that.
You just said economy.
I did? Yes, I was practicing all night last night. Oh, fucked up dirt ass intro.
With me, as always, Dirt Nap Dave.
Hello.
Nubsy Slow.
It's your boy.
Unicorn horns.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we got that.
Isn't it fucking
I'm
great?
so glad. Yep.
Oh,
I-
A huge thank you to...
fucking ain't getting shit past
you got a
Nubsy.
back, yeah, right? You got a backdrop now.
That's fucking
A
great.
huge thank you to Evil Pop Mafia and Brian Castellano for giving that to me after he won, because he knew that I wanted it for the studio. So
Nice.
yeah, super cool,
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah, that's...
And I ended up
And their
actually,
greatness.
I actually traded it. Well, I mean, he gave it to me, and then I went ahead and gave him one of the Bulldog Unchained T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Who was it that said Big E should be world champion? Was it Kenny Omega?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and he loves, and Big E loves. They all love. New Day loves them some Kenny Omega.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
Kenny
stuff.
Omega is the shit.
It's time to get real. He put
Yeah.
the hat on.
What?
I said, shit's about to get real. He put the hat on.
Fuck yeah,
He put the hat on spring training, and St. Louis hopefully does better than what they did last year. Yeah, we're hoping so, because it wasn't too hot for him last year. I
No.
mean, I'm a Cubs fan, so what,
On
you
a
know.
side note, the Maple Leafs are now number 2 spot in our division. We just beat Boston last night, jumped them, and by the
We
end,
did.
by
We
the
sure
end of this,
did.
hey, motherfucker,
I mean,
you know that all team sports, if
know.
you are a diehard fan, is a we situation.
It's a we.
Because if it wasn't for my rituals and my superstitions that I carry out religiously,
I wear them dirty socks every week.
they would lose.
If I didn't keep my left nipple pinched
Exactly.
from minute 7 through minute 12 in the second period of all Maple Leafs home games, they would not have won the championship back in.
1967.
That was the last time they did it.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Bulldog is old
Was
as
not
time.
alive then. Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming.
He
in.
learned it. He
vampire.
learned that. He learned that tradition. He's like, and I will carry that tradition on like my father before me. 7 through 12, baby.
Go, Clem. Let's do this. Maple Leafs.
Yep.
I'm
It's a
super
we
excited.
thing.
I'm super excited.
I can
and
tell.
by the end of the week, they could be number 1.
All right.
However, the thing that worries me the most is there is a fucking upstart team in Las Vegas that is shattering all kinds of records.
Oh, they just started.
Yeah, this is their first year. The Las Vegas Golden Knights. First year.
That's
Nice.
I like that name.
Dude.
I kind of want to jump on that bandwagon.
Well, it's
I'm-
not even really a bandwagon. It's this is the best team in the NHL.
No kid.
They are the best team in the NHL. How the fuck does that happen? There has never been an expansion team in any sport that came in and just was like, oh yeah, we're here to fuck shit up.
Well, the Colorado Avalanche did pretty good, pretty quick.
That's a truck.
That's a Chevy Avalanche.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yep.
Anyway, that was a couple of years though.
But it didn't take them very long. Anaheim, it didn't take them very long.
Oh, Anaheim was awful in the
Mighty
beginning.
Ducks.
Well, yeah,
The
but
Ducks were terrible for
but they
years.
ended up. But they won.
But that's, I mean, you're talking like
within
10
years.
years,
Yeah.
10 years removed. Okay, well, fuck yeah, you should have a time to get your shit together when you're getting number 1 and 2 draft picks for a decade.
Well,
And there's only like 16 guys on an NHL team.
is that a lot?
I mean, there's like 20. But
Oh.
no, that's not a lot of people, man.
How many divisions are in
and
the
especially
NHL?
right now with all the civil war that's going on in Russia, so draft pool is thin.
No, we can't get it.
Or what that was going on all that time then.
The Russian hockey players aren't the. That's not where you
what
go.
What happened in Vegas, or what's going on in Vegas? Why is there? Did they just draft really well? How did they?
Okay,
end up
so
with the team?
when an expansion team comes in, they get that expansion draft, and so they get to pull from different teams, but you still have a salary cap. Well, they got Marc-Andre Fleury from Pittsburgh Penguins. Like, that was their number one go-to guy, I believe.
Okay.
The goalie for the former goalie for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Is he the captain of the team?
No, you don't generally have a goalie as a captain. Your captain has to be someone
like Patrick Waugh from the Colorado Avalanche.
Patrick Waugh was a goalie too. Patrick Waugh is possibly the best goalie that's ever existed.
Wayne Gretzky.
That was why
Wayne Gretzky was not a goalie.
That's why I ended up into the Colorado Avalanche for a couple of years.
Dude, Patrick Waugh was a monster.
I was a fan of his play, but I was a brief fan of hockey, and there wasn't much in Memphis, so I didn't.
Right. See, the thing with hockey that I've found is people by themselves can't get into hockey because hockey is a technically difficult game to understand if you don't know it. But if you got a couple friends that watch hockey all the time and you go watch with them, generally hockey fans will be like, oh, fuck yeah, come watch with me. I'll explain it to you. Whereas like football fans, for whatever reason,
shut up.
Yeah, they get so annoyed if people ask questions. And I'm like, why would you not want someone else to enjoy this like you enjoy this? Hockey, dude, you go to a hockey game at the Ford Center, you can go not knowing what's going on, and the people sitting around you will tell you what's going on.
Oh, perfect.
Thunderbolts game.
Hey, there's your social fans. There's the social fans. That's hockey folk.
Yeah, and
unless it's in Pittsburgh
and everyone.
Hey man,
or I mean Philadelphia. That's what.
Yeah, no, you don't want to go to the
Flyers games.
Yeah, you don't want to go to Broad Street there.
What is that?
Because Philly fans are the worst. Philly fans and New England fans. That's why I was so.
Yeah.
I was like,
the Boston Bruins fans. They're no.
Super Bowl. I'm not like the Super Bowl this year was like.
Oh, we get to choose between two bowls of shit.
I like that.
Like the election.
No, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
yeah, the Super Bowl this year was the election.
It was Trump. It was Trump. Hillary. That's what it was.
Guess who won?
Trump.
Yeah. I was hoping
the underdog won. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the Eagles were the underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
The Eagles made America great again. I know it hurts me to say it too.
And then they burned down the big part of the oldest city in the country.
That should lit Philly on fire.
Dude, everyone knew, win or lose, Philly's fucked. Like the city is fucked.
And
like, the worst thing that can happen for Philadelphia is for any of their teams to be in any of the big four finals of sports.
I was like, oh. I mean, it was. Always Sunny did an episode about it. Like whenever Philly went to the World Series, we're talking about getting blitzed on what was it? It was pure grain alcohol. Yeah. Pure grain alcohol. That was what they were like. Yeah, Phillies in the series. I'm getting fucking loaded. They had that riot juice. That's what they were calling it. Just, what the fuck?
That's real.
Yeah, yeah. Philly.
Right.
I love that song. I love that show so.
It's
so great. But I don't know what
Dave, man. Fighter of the night, man.
It's just so wonderfully mediocre.
That's show what's so great is absolutely like there is not a single second of that show that was written sober.
It's maybe I don't know.
No.
What about Danny DeVito?
Danny DeVito
is so good.
Is so fucking amazing on that show.
Frank the Tank.
You poop in a bed?
It was me. All the turds.
How does she remember that?
Like I've seen Danny DeVito since I was a little kid in all these TV shows and movies and stuff. Right. And you see Danny DeVito in Always Sunny, and it makes you think, I bet that's how he really is. Oh. That's him. Like he's just playing. Danny DeVito is playing Danny DeVito.
Well, no, he's just the Penguin. Like he's the Penguin, but not.
But on drugs.
Yeah, yeah. But he's just this selfish prick, and they all are, and they just embrace that about themselves, and that's what's so what's so endearing about the show is that they realize that they're train wrecks, but they're just like, all right, straighten up, time to go again. It's great. I love it. Even though it's the worst, even though it's a great representation of the city of Philadelphia.
It is.
Nice.
We're the worst. We're worst. How do you say the Poconos? I love it. I love the way people from that area, that part of the country, how they talk. It's awesome. They got the blandest food that they're known for. Cheesesteaks.
The Philly cheesesteaks is like delish.
They're good, but they're just bland. It's like
throw some hot sauce on that bitch.
Sriracha.
See, you got to dress them up.
You got to dress everything up.
Yeah.
Traditionally, nah.
I mean, yeah.
There are things that look by themselves.
No, look.
Like what?
If Mexicans,
you guys put steak sauce on all your steaks, don't you?
I put steak sauce on mashed potatoes.
no,
too.
because if the steak is seasoned and cooked properly, you don't have to. But again, you're not just putting a steak by itself
on a plate. No, you
that
have to
you
put
didn't
it on
do
fire first.
that you didn't. No, even like
I'm just kidding. I know. I'm following.
I mean,
know
you
what
got to
you're saying.
church it up a little bit.
Yeah, of course. But I was talking about steak sauce.
Whether you do
how-
it after or before. And if you're going to use steak sauce, Country Bob's is the only.
That's good shit. I love A1 though.
Ugh.
Country Bob is good.
A1's the truth.
A1's like a vinegar stroke.
Have you tried the thick and spicy though?
Yeah, and A1
what-
bold and
Oh, yeah.
That's
all
what he
that. Yeah,
likes.
it's,
That's what
He likes the thick
he
and
loves them
spicy.
thick and spicy.
Latinos.
Have you guys seen the new rock video
With the dude oiling
the
it.
super fan oiling his arm up?
This feels like America.
This is America. It's so. That's a horseshoe. When he
What
says
is that?
that's
His muscles have muscles.
when he's like, all right, he's like, boom, look at that. What is that?
It looks like you got 4 elbows,
He
but I
said-
know that they're muscles.
And he's like, that's a horseshoe. And just the matter of fact tone that he delivers, how awesome his fucking triceps look.
Well, how lucky did The Rock get that he got a dude like that was also hilarious? Like,
Yeah.
you can just tell that dude, the guy that's oiling his arm up, would be a blast to hang out with.
Yeah.
Like, he's just constantly funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the thumbnail for that. I didn't watch it.
Oh,
It's good.
dude, it's funny.
It's good.
Yeah, I put it up in the Bulldog Body Slam for him.
I have to look it up.
That's a horseshoe. Favorite part. My favorite part of that video. Yeah. Because whenever you work out your triceps,
Yeah.
that's what happens.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
didn't know
look
if- I didn't know if you guys didn't know that. or not.
I work out. What?
Bitch, I got that horseshoe back here. Look.
Where?
Motherfucker.
Right there.
Oh, don't even.
Where is that at?
Tell them ladies.
It was. Where's that at? That looks like October to me.
I don't even get it. I just know it's funny.
I think the veterinarian needs to calm down.
Future vet.
No.
you go
got
slay
big. You're strong, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah,
My shoulders are more impressive.
word.
But that literally, like, that's from a life of growing up working in a furniture store and on a farm. And
yeah,
just, they're always going to be there. I'll be 80 years old and I'll still have traps.
Like,
They're always, it's just always going to be there.
I can't have traps.
Chris Jericho was the best thing that ever happened to Goldberg.
Yeah. Actually, the best thing that ever happened to Goldberg was William Regal.
Oh, okay.
That was
When
very.
he embarrassed the fuck out of him on national TV.
on that match.
Oh my God. He just
Well, you're
manhandled him.
You're not just gonna do that to William Regal. Oh, you
Lord
want to?
Steven
Oh,
Regal.
And the
Nice.
funny, I was like,
Rock of Ages.
when I saw it happen, I was just like, oh, Goldberg's not happy. But he ain't going to do nothing about
what
it.
can he do?
Because Regal
Be a
will
little-
fuck him up.
Be a little bitch, boy.
that was so good. He just confused. Goldberg looks so lost in the sauce. He was just such a beginner, though.
And the
trying to
funny
make
thing
it look
is,
good. He was still trying to make it look good. And
Regal was just being technical
Yeah,
with him. That's
that's
all he was
all.
doing.
That's it. He was getting a little offense in, and Goldberg was just, what the fuck do I do?
When he took him down,
Mm-hmm.
when he took Goldberg down like he was a 6-year-old little boy, I was like,
whoa.
son, you just got exposed in front of millions of people,
Mm-hmm.
and some of them aren't going to figure it out. But those of us that know the business even remotely. Wow.
Look at that. Check that out.
Oh.
Hey, he's having a man. That's looking a little rough. It's looking a little.
He's having a hard time with Lord Steven Regal.
Man, he picked up Hugh Morris like he was nothing.
Goldberg?
Poor Hugh. Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Hugh Morris was the first one.
He was one of the first. Yeah.
He was the first.
Oh, okay. He was the first.
I'll never forget that match because I was like, who the fuck is this big bastard?
Yeah.
When he came out that time, he didn't have the goddamn music. He didn't have nothing. Like, they cut back from commercial break, and there is this monster in the ring with Hugh Morris, and I was like,
walking him down.
well, that's a big-ass jobber. Like, that's all I thought. I was like, wow, that's a big-ass jobber. And, man, when he speared him and then picked him up in that jackhammer, I was like...
No, he's not.
And then he looks at the camera and he goes, that's one. And I was like, what does that mean? Well, and then unfortunately we found out what that meant.
9 months later, he gets beat by a cattle prod.
Which the whole thing around Goldberg, if you were older than 12, the whole thing was just dumb.
It was hokey.
Yeah.
It was hokey.
It was so
WCW was hokey, though.
Yeah.
It was always hokey.
They never got away from that Southern wrestling.
They got cool for a minute and a half.
Yep.
For just a
cup of coffee,
second.
A cup of coffee with the NWO for the first 6 months.
It was,
and then
even that
everybody and their mama was becoming NWO. What, dude? When they started bringing it, the goddamn Disco Inferno was a member of the NWO.
Was it Wolfpack? Was he the Wolfpack or regular?
Motherfucker, look that shit up.
Conan was
Disco and Glenn Gilberti. Dude, Conan. I thought Conan was a great addition to the NWO.
And then they had the Latin World Order.
That was awful.
Eddie Guerrero ruled that shit.
He was good.
Then you had Hoovy Juice. That was fucking bomb.
See, that's Eddie Guerrero didn't need that. He didn't need to be associated with that at all.
They didn't have. But that was what they had. That was fucking Bischoff.
You had BWO.
It was just Bischoff.
Blue World
Bischoff.
Yeah.
No, the BWO and ECW was funny as fuck. That shit was hilarious.
Everybody was biting on that. Everybody bit on that because it was a bite. NWO was a fucking complete 100% story for story match with a Japanese storyline from a year or two prior.
Yeah.
They did the same thing that they were doing at the same time with the Power Rangers. They did that.
Yeah.
They did that with the New World Order in wrestling.
The greatest thing about the NWO was the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That fucking shirt and seeing those signs everywhere in the crowd. I mean, NWO
the music was great.
Like I remember when the Outsiders first came out with music. I loved their theme song because it was an instrumental version of Crazy by Seal.
Seal? I looked that up. Oh shit.
What the hell is happening over there?
A champion. A fucking champion.
Was that Nubsy?
That was, yeah, of course it was.
What the fuck? I see you on your phone.
What? No, I'm not on my phone.
Yeah, because the camera doesn't see you.
I'm pulling up. No, I'm
the
doing
theme?
something. Yeah, I'm gonna do the NWO theme.
Well, you got to know. You got to look for the Outsiders theme, like Hall and Nash's theme. It was only used a handful of times, but I loved it. I was just like, oh, it's so fucking cool. It's just the guitar, like the guitar is doing the vocal part, and it's fucking slick.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I don't remember it, man. Because once I started watching, it was Outsiders.
You said the Wolfpack theme, right?
No,
which one?
The Outsiders.
The Outsiders theme.
The Outsiders. They already.
The Wolfpack was the Wolfpack back causing mass destruction.
They had a different one on the house shows though.
Ding 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 ding.
I love that thing. That sounds like yes, fucking Wolfpack. Woo! That sounds just like I thought the Outsiders.
Baby, thank you.
There it is. Hold it up behind the mic a little bit there, or in front there. Yeah.
It sounds like some 80s shit.
I love this. I thought, because you got to remember, this is 96. And I was just like, how fucking cool. Because think about what that song says. The chorus line says, "But we're never going to survive unless we get a little crazy."
So what they're saying is that we got to fucking torpedo Rey Mysterio Jr. into the side of a goddamn trailer.
Lawn Dart! That was fucking great. Well, and also, here's
Whooping everybody's ass with baseball.
Here's the epitome of hokey. The epitome of hokey for WCW was allowing two guys with baseball bats to take out almost your entire roster.
Sting, who's the other guy?
No, Hall and Nash had baseball bats and took out almost the entire roster.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the three of us see two guys with baseball bats, we're most likely coming out on top of that situation.
I'm grabbing a baseball bat.
I'm gonna try to use my words first. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now.
Yelling when I'm beating their ass. I told you not to.
See, that's what I'm saying. When we throw dirt nap at them, then you and I can subdue.
Take them out.
Yeah.
You take the beating for us,
right?
And we'll just like.
But we won. We won, homie. Don't worry.
You take the shots. While you in the hospital crippled looking like Stephen Hawkins, we'll be like, but we got you that fucking steak dinner, no A1 sauce, because we know
even though you ain't got teeth. But don't you worry, we're going to get it pureed. You can drink it right through that straw.
It's a protein shake.
Yeah.
See, that's why I'm going to try to use my words.
You can use the
I'd
words.
have to be the first one.
The first word's going to be, ow!
Why'd you hit me, fo?
You hit my face.
Question based.
Hello, I'm Dirt Nap. Clock.
Hello. That's how it sounds.
My brother Cassius hit me in the face with a shovel.
Why you guys gotta be fighting everybody in your imagination?
That's me now.
So
I love Little Nicky. What was that, Dirt Nap?
You guys are always
Little Nicky's like the greatest
movie
movie ever.
in your imaginations.
I couldn't hear you, Dirt Nap. You said what?
Yeah.
What was that?
Are you going to continue to talk about Little Nicky?
No.
Are you done?
No.
I'm
done. I'm done.
What happened? You were gone for like 5 seconds. I was hit by a big hunk of moving metal that had a light attached to it. Those are trains, son. Don't stand in front of them. I'll have to take a mulligan on this one. Ha!
The laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we laughing? I don't know, but I'm enjoying it.
So how about tonight? Elimination Chamber. What do you think?
It's going to be great.
What do you think?
Balor all the way.
See? Everybody's talking all that Roman Reigns junk, and I don't see it. I think, honestly, it's been realized now that is not what's best for business. It's just not. Roman Reigns is doing so well right now, but what they need to do first of all is make Roman Reigns into a monster heel. Braun Strowman is the most over motherfucker in the entire goddamn company.
Doing what he wants to do. Yeah. And being a boss ass fucking character.
He came out like, look, I was so upset when he interrupted Elias, and I was like, damn it, because I love Braun too, and I was like, he's about to be funny as fuck. I knew he was. When he walked out with that giant fucking mace, I was like, they're letting him be Adam. Oh, God. And when he said, you can get these hands, I was like, oh, God. And you know Elias had to be in the ring going, fuck. Actually, I bet Elias was trying not to laugh, dude. He had, because...
Oh, my stomach hurts. My abs.
Yeah.
And when he busted him with that goddamn mace, Elias is crawling up the ramp.
Oh, man.
Elias is my dude. He is. Elias, like, that is my guy. In the next 2 years, Elias is... He's going to be
Elias is going to be going for a while.
He's going to be champ.
Everybody's walking with Elias.
Dude.
I think so.
Oh, he's over as fuck. He insults every city that he goes to. They love him. He might as well be the new... If they let him really develop himself and let him try things, we could be looking at the new Rock. Elias is clever as fuck, man. He comes up with so much shit. You ever watch any of his just random videos that he posts?
The YouTube stuff?
Oh my God. He's funny. He's hilarious. And I'm like, how is it that this dude, of all people, has the nearest personality to The Rock?
Mm.
Did you watch his ride-along episode?
No.
Watch it. Oh my God. And it's also got the club.
Oh.
Like Anderson and Gallows and Balor are riding together, and then Elias is in his stretch Hummer limo. Right.
And he's by himself, right?
He's by himself, and he's like singing all these songs into the camera about all this shit, and he's funny as hell. And then Bailey calls him, and she's like hounding him all the time on the phone, and he was like, "Okay, I'll talk to you later." And he hangs up because she calls me like 5-6 times a day, and it's getting to be a bit much. It's just so fucking funny.
Dude, she
I gotta
likes
watch it.
you, Elias. Damn, son.
They've been dating. She's been walking with Elias for a minute.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of awkward.
It's
Why is
great.
it-
Well,
is
and
it
you know
just
that
for
they're a
Yeah,
tag
for
team
me.
in the mixed tag thing.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, Elias and Bailey.
I knew Elias was in
She's
there. Right now.
she'd been into the WWE for a minute.
Walking with Elias.
Yep. She's been into it.
I like how you use the acronym. Right
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
she's
I'm waiting for those shirts to come out.
scratching the beard.
Like-
Like they're out. They're out.
What? Walk with
I'm
Elias?
pretty sure, dude. Look it up, man.
Nuh-uh.
I'm pretty sure there's some Walk with Elias shirts out now.
It's gotta be.
I mean, I've got the Elias World Tour shirt.
Yeah,
these
but
hands.
I think there's
To get these hands is
It's
selling like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like those.
That was a week later after. He
But you
said
know
it.
who's number one right now?
Rusev.
AJ Styles.
Really?
That's
Yep.
my guy. I like his.
He's
shirt.
overtaken John Cena.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's house show and everything. It's AJ Styles.
Save
Good
$5
for
on your
him.
next order.
Good for him.
There it is. WWE Walk with Elias.
I told
God
you.
damn it. Oh my God. I'm so fucking excited.
You getting that right now?
I don't. Maybe. I might place that fucking order.
He might place the order. Yep.
Oh my God.
Why you wink at me? That's weird.
Yep.
Dude.
Awkward.
Okay, so the black one's great because
Yep.
it looks like the old WWF Monday Night Raw
You get it.
logo.
Yeah.
And it says WWE, and then in the middle of it, Walk with Elias.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got the picture of him with the guitar, World Tour 2018.
Boy.
Got the cities back there. Oh my God.
You should get it in 2 sizes too small and then make it a gold shirt.
I'll just cut the bottom off, make it a half shirt.
There you
I'll
go.
rock that, but I'll wear
There
a
you
belly
go.
shirt. I don't give a fuck.
About that.
There you go.
Wear it on the show.
That's kind of the point.
No, the Hadji shirt. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to wear it out in public. I probably would.
Yeah. Who cares?
I don't give a fuck.
Be you.
This is Evansville.
Riverside Drive on a Tuesday.
Pollock Avenue. I see you. Hey, baby, what you doing? This version.
He doesn't do that though. He's not
Oh
out
my
chasing,
God.
trying to find Dina's.
No.
How's
no,
she doing,
no.
by the way? You seen
Oh.
her? You seen Adina?
Hold
I
on.
haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen her again?
It's been a while. It's been like 3
Damn.
weeks now.
What are you looking for?
No, I mean like somebody's hollering at him. Hey, baby, what's up?
Somebody's hollering at you?
No, like if he walked
Where's
down the
that
street
goddamn-
Only if he has a shirt on,
with the low cut,
the low cut shirt.
belly shirt.
All right. So Elias
Damn, I explained it.
is. I hear that he's going to come in at number 5, and he's going to play guitar the entire time.
Elias is the last one in the chamber.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
Remember, he beat
Oh, the
Braun.
Miz is first. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. The Miz is coming in first.
Elias
is
has
gonna
the
play-
advantage
Elias is going to play guitar the entire fucking time.
that he's in the pod.
Yes. How awesome! How awesome is that? How genius is that? I know.
And
I'm
then
telling
think
you,
about it.
it's
He
gonna
gets to
happen.
come out of the pod with the guitar.
Yeah. Crashing it. Beating John Cena.
Slap.
That-
Something about
dude,
feud.
the fact that they put him over
Or well,
John Cena, I was like,
so
yeah.
is the Undertaker. What's
Yeah.
the deal with the Undertaker?
John Cena said in his in that promo that he was cutting about like WrestleMania being so great because it brings even legends don't die or something
Right.
like that. Yeah, like he made that comment and
Makes legends undead or something like that.
But
immortal something.
it
yeah.
could be Elias Cena at Mania. It could be it could be Miz Strowman at Mania with Reigns and Lesnar as the main event because it's going to be year 4.
You know what everybody wants to happen.
Strowman Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what everyone wants.
Well,
and
I mean, you
and
know.
like honestly, we have what, a month and a week. When is WrestleMania? Beginning of April.
April 8th.
It's
Yeah.
it's
So literally
50
we
something days away.
yeah, we got a month and a week here. No,
Wait.
it's not even 50.
No, it's like 40 something.
Yeah.
Really? Wait, it's April. Holy shit.
Today's February 25th, man.
Holy shit.
There's only 3 days left in this month.
And then there's some weeks in March, and then the first Sunday in April.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
No, it's the second Sunday in April. Because
No.
April 1st is the first Sunday.
So it's April 8th?
Yeah.
That's when WrestleMania is?
Yeah. So it'll be the second Sunday.
Y'all
Yeah.
sure? Wow.
Algers.
But
Because that first Sunday's Easter.
so we have just over a month for Triple H to just like yell at Vince constantly, like, Dad, come on, seriously.
No, it's
no one
tonight.
wants to see fucking Reigns.
It's tonight. That's what puts it in place. Is tonight.
Yeah.
No one wants to see Reigns.
He's working. If he's working on it, he's working on it right now.
Yeah, right.
Like, he's right at the door.
He's like shooting Vince
They're
in the
having-
neck with a
they're
trank
having-
dart right now.
Right now,
and
they're
then
having
and then he's gonna go
meetings
back
about
to
it.
Kevin Dunn and be like, "Hey, Vince is ill right now, but he has changed
His
the
mind.
match tonight. He wants Braun Strowman to go over."
Be like,
What? Oh,
hey, teeth, calm down. We're gonna do it like this.
whose teeth?
Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn.
Have you seen those chomps, motherfucker?
Look, Dirt Nap's like,
You got the opposite, Kevin Dunn.
What are you doing? Are you doing the Kevin Dunn?
Yeah, sounds like Kevin Dunn.
Oh, okay.
If I was doing a dirt nap, I would have done that.
What he did?
everybody get them jabs in today.
That's fine.
No, you already had your jabs at me earlier.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's fine.
Yeah.
It looks like October.
Oh no, he got me. Mo. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
So,
what do you think?
the Heart wants Elias so fucking... Dude, could you imagine Elias and Brock and some way, somehow... Like, that, honestly, if you think about it, something like that is what needs to happen in WWE. Some just... Holy fucking shit, what just happened? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, hold on. Elias is going to WrestleMania to face Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship? He's going to die. And then he doesn't die. And I don't care how it happens. I don't care if 15 people have to come down while the referee is knocked out and destroy Lesnar together. And Elias becomes the Universal Champ.
Your Universal Championship moment. It's not him winning the Elimination Chamber isn't enough of a crowning achievement for him to become Universal Champion. Not yet. Not Elias. Not yet. It'll be a big thing, and he'll be a face when he becomes champ.
Well,
And he's pretty much a face right now.
He is.
but
He's still a
it's
dickhead.
It's still too
fun.
gray. It's still a little too gray, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Elias, like when you said could be Elias Cena,
That's huge.
if Cena would be willing to put Elias over, or at least make Elias look
amazing.
like Cena's got to bleed. Cena has to bleed. It's WrestleMania. It could be the biggest thing for, like, Cena can go over. Cena can fucking win. Cena has to be a bloody goddamn mess near death.
Yeah.
And he fucking... Elias does something crazy at the end that
Super strong. Yeah.
Yeah,
Elias
he's
looks
got to make
super
Elias
strong, yeah.
look like, holy shit,
And he would.
Cena was
I think
dead.
he would.
Cena was done. And just, he didn't,
think he
like,
would.
he didn't do what Cena always does and just powered up. No, Cena escaped with one.
Yeah.
That's the only way it works. Or you have Elias go over. If Cena was willing to put Elias over, that's even bigger. But then again, you look at the greatest double turn in history and how that played out.
Hearthstone Cold.
Oh man, so great.
That I don't think that could
Welcome
ever.
back.
I don't think that could ever happen again.
Yeah.
I honestly don't. I don't.
No, it already that happened. There have been other matches.
Not of that, dude. That was a clear cut.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit! And Stone Cold lost. He passed out in the fucking sharpshooter with blood just pouring down, going over his teeth. That image of when Stone Cold does the push up and he's screaming and the blood runs down his face and goes over his teeth and drips off.
He said money.
Fuck!
That
Dude,
was gold.
Vince's erection in the back was
gold.
probably slapping people on the thigh. Like, oh, excuse me. Oh my God.
Excuse.
Thump.
Dude,
Thump. Every step you take. Thump.
his
Thump.
dick was swinging like his arm.
Yeah.
Dude, that. What the fuck?
That was a great addition to that.
Yeah.
That point.
That was Vince.
That was Vince.
Um,
Okay. That was good, Vince.
Yeah.
Another.
Convincing. Ha!
Oh, God damn it.
Got it.
Fuck. Oh. Hurt my heart.
All right.
Like, really, anyone go. I would love to see the Miz win.
Anyone except Roman.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, man. Like, seriously, I just.
It's like
Roman-
because
Roman-
we don't know where they go creatively with any other person, but Roman goes over Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania if he wrestles him.
Yeah, that's all it is, and it's.
And
Oh,
that's-
great, so
they're
Roman's
finishing-
the Universal champ.
Look. So if they do it another year, and this is it, this will be it. I promise. If it doesn't go over in this next year, he won't main event a 5th WrestleMania. It's going to be one of the most wanted things everybody's going to want for whatever reason. Because where do they go from here? If you've given him the opportunity. If it's not bigger than, if it's not more than what Cena's done, or what the load carriers.
You want me to give you the reality?
He has.
You want me
been
to
able
give you
do
the
that.
reality?
He made Strowman. He made fucking Strowman.
You want me to give you the reality?
Strowman did it himself too. But,
Do you know what Roman Reigns is? Roman Reigns is the modern day gatekeeper, and that's all he
You
should
think
be.
he's like the Lex Luger, or not the? Well,
Yeah.
Who do you think he is? Like a gatekeeper, as in
Like Jake Roberts. Jake Roberts was a
What?
gatekeeper.
Yeah,
How many times was Jake Roberts WWF champion?
Yeah, I don't think Jake
But
Roberts was.
to get there, you sure as shit had to go through Jake Roberts. You had to go through Roddy Piper.
I don't think.
Roddy Piper was the all-time greatest gatekeeper. He was only a one-time Intercontinental champion, and he held it for a cup of coffee. He wasn't even a great Intercontinental champion. But Roddy Piper is still one of the greatest in-ring fucking workers ever. Was never champ.
Hogan never pinned him either.
Nobody pinned him. That was the whole fucking point. That's Roman Reigns. That's what I see when I look at Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is. I agree with everything. Over the past year and a half to 2 years, his in-ring work has gotten phenomenally good. Like he's amazing.
So good.
He is not a fucking champion. He's not. Why? Just because he's got a great look? Nope. Dude can't talk for shit. He cannot. Every 10th promo, he'll say a 5-second snippet that you go, "Oh, that was cool."
Yeah.
And then the worst thing that ever happened to him was the best promo that he ever cut in his life. Cena goes, "Oh, that was a great promo, kid. Took you only 5 years to cut it." Oh, God, you just got buried after the best thing you ever did, and you got called out for it.
It took both of them, though. That feud was phenomenal.
It was great.
It was so good.
But
Roman got into that ass.
and Roman going over on Taker, cool.
And he went over on Cena.
Yeah.
And
But
he went over-
the Roman Taker thing, I'm not upset about that. I was like,
not at
that's
all.
awesome. And then for them to show the personal side of Roman backstage crying because he beat the Undertaker, like it was a real candid shot of him with his head in his hands, like just,
Yeah.
I beat my hero.
Well, he's going to have another moment where he's crying in a WWE 24. I'm calling
After
it now,
Elias knocks that ass out with a guitar.
at WrestleMania with the Universal title after he beats Brock Lesnar to win it.
Dude, no, like the only
what's
people that
happening.
want to see that have ovaries and are under the age of 11.
I'm 35.
Yeah.
I want to see it too.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You have ovaries.
Sure. Okay. I want to see Roman champ. I'm cool with it. I'm not saying keep it on forever. That's what's so great about it. The story keeps going. Who takes it off of Roman? Is it Braun?
Finn Balor.
Is it
Balor.
Yeah.
You have Finn Balor. If
Seth
okay,
Rollins
here's the way it works.
owns fucking Roman Reigns too, and Seth Rollins.
Or there you go. There's how you do that. There's okay. I'm all for Roman going over Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. You know why? Here's how you fix this. Roman beats Brock. We go to SummerSlam. It's a triple threat with Roman, Seth, Finn Balor.
Oh shit.
Finn Balor comes out on top
Oh yeah.
after beating Seth Rollins
Oh.
again.
Damn.
Oh my God. And Seth Rollins reverts back, snaps, loses his shit.
and
just,
curb stomps Roman Reigns.
and Finn Balor after he just won the goddamn championship.
Yeah, but
like
I bet.
on to the title. There you go.
Kapow.
There you go. You hit him from behind, he drops the belt, and he falls like on his hands and knees, and Seth Rollins curb stomps his face on the fucking Universal Championship at SummerSlam. And then you have Seth Rollins. You have Seth Rollins as your uber heel take that belt at Survivor Series.
Or in between, or whatever. Yeah.
Or at the Rumble.
Or at the Rumble. And then you have one man win the Rumble. Who wants to walk with Elias?
I was gonna say AJ Styles. That's what I was gonna say.
No, they can finally
No,
have a
because
Raw guy.
SmackDown just won this Rumble.
They, can have
They
a
should,
Raw.
honestly. I mean, look, we're all talking about written,
See?
but they should alternate every year on who's going to get a Rumble win.
Raw. Well, no, they needed to do SmackDown 2 years in a row. They needed to. They needed to keep Roman out off
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
title picture.
Yeah,
and
you're
he's
right.
the only. And that was the only because that's the way that they want to go. So they had Nakamura win, and so now it's going to be Nakamura AJ Styles.
Which, by the way,
is gonna
we
be
all
the match
know
of the
that's
year.
going to be the match of
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
That's gonna be the match of the year.
Possibly.
Goddamn.
like-
Quite.
The singles competition, anyway.
That's,
Yeah.
I mean, unless Kenny Omega has another match with Okada
Oh,
this year.
boy, those guys, they beat the shit out of each other. It's good. Yep, he's so great.
You know that there's actually talks, like, that New Japan may do, like, I don't know how they would work it in this quickly, but there were talks that with Jericho going to New Japan to do that, and New Japan has been communicating with WWE about a potential loaning of Kenny Omega for a rematch versus Jericho in
And
the WWE ring.
boy,
That's a beat-off contest right there. That's all that is. How quick can I make myself come?
New Japan
and
was a
that
major
helps.
promotion.
That helps people's perception of professional wrestling fans around the world. Whenever you say things like that,
Look, hey, look. Here's what I found. Look,
beat off.
hold on. I want to address that topic
I love
real
it.
quick between fans and people that are perceived as non-fans.
I love them.
There are 2 billion people on this planet that watch wrestling every week.
Boom.
2 billion.
Really?
2 billion.
Damn.
And for all these people that I see, oh, wrestling's fake, wrestling's bullshit, blah, blah, who the fuck's watching it? Who are you? You motherfucker. You know enough about it. How do you know these goddamn names of today if you're not watching it? How do you know? Even if you're only watching clips on Facebook and YouTube, you're still fucking watching.
It's part of pop culture, man.
Yes,
It
exactly.
has been.
And
Huge,
like
huge part.
these are the same people. Oh, it's so fake. Blah blah blah. Oh, really? Tell me again about how your Game of Thrones episode went this week.
Oh, I don't-
Oh, well, this week Daenerys about. Bitch, do you realize what you just did?
or you know,
Like, you just got excited over CGI, whereas I watch dudes legitimately put their lives on the line
Well-
week in and week out. People get paralyzed. People get torn tendons, muscles, broken bones.
yeah. And they shave their legs, and they
All right.
pretend to hold each other down.
Oh, you mean like
And I love it. I love everything about. I love the ridiculousness of it, and I love.
And then you got the other side, like MMA fans.
I love the athleticism.
You got MMA fans who will also say, "Oh, well, wrestling's all scripted and it's fake and blah blah blah." And I'm like, really? I can pull up 20 fights on YouTube right now and show you that they were fixed.
Oh,
like and boxing especially. Fuck.
Oh, it's not.
You got people being knocked out by punches that missed them by 2 inches that would make Jerry the King Lawler go, "What the fuck?"
Who's? Yeah. Oh, it's not that. It's,
what did the wind force knock you the fuck out there, champ?
We've got
You've got a paper jaw. It's not even glass.
This is what I have found. Anybody that ever shits on people for being a fan of pro wrestling, instead of I get. If you don't enjoy it, you can say you don't enjoy it. But anybody that calls it fake, anybody that's ever used that word in that connotation, it's fake, right? They're usually pretty miserable in their personal lives.
Yeah.
They just want to ruin something that you enjoy. And that's all it ever is. It's more that than anything else, is that they're trying to ruin your enjoyment of pro wrestling. And it's like, okay, I'll take it at that, and I'll leave it at that. You just suck that bad.
The first day,
I appreciate you telling me that.
I remember my first day. Awful. I remember my first day of training when I became a pro wrestler. And after that day was over, my first thought was, I would love to find the first person that ever told me professional wrestling is fake and kick them square in the fucking nuts.
Squat
in the net. Fuck you and fuck everything that you think. If you have never look, you don't even have to get into one of those rings with another person. If you ever have access to a wrestling ring, get in it, walk to the center of the ring, jump as high as you can and land flat on your back, and while you lay there collecting your thoughts, think about all of the shit you've talked in your life about wrestling. And then think, wow, I only just took a back bump. That's all I did was took a back bump. And when those boards slap back twice against your back and knock the breath from your lungs, you're going to go, fuck this. These dudes do and then that's the other thing. Like the simplest moves, a hip toss, a body slam, a back body drop. The simplest moves that do not impress anyone suck so much fucking donkey dick. It's not even funny, man. Like a back body drop. Ugh. They suck. It's awful. And not only that, getting chopped. Getting chopped sucks dick. It's awful. There's no... when you hear that slap...
There's no faking that.
Yeah, there's no...
There's no faking getting slapped in the fucking chest.
No. And then, especially by someone like Big Show, whose hands are like fucking concrete cinder blocks.
Everybody quiet.
You don't even have to be quiet.
The people in the bathroom can hear the shit. And the people at home can hear that.
Oh,
yeah.
By the way, how sad is it now that Big Show is all but retired? Like, he's done, and he's in the best shape of his life.
That's pretty bad.
Like, now, have you seen him?
Yeah.
Did you see that Instagram photo he posted? Big Show has abs.
Yeah.
Like an 8-pack. Like, he's...
Oh, really?
Dude, it's fucking sick.
It's amazing.
He looks more impressive than Braun right now.
Really?
Yes. He's got a big full beard. Like, if he were to come back right now, he and Braun Strowman could be a tag team, and they would be the fucking tag champions for as long as they wanted to be.
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
Like, it would never... Dude, Big Show is literally in the prime physical shape of his life.
And he's almost done.
Yeah. He's on it. He's like 1 foot's out the door.
Yeah. He's about to retire. Probably be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, of course he's a Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah. This is taking him a long
Are you talking about this picture?
Dude!
Yeah.
Dude!
That's from a year. Yeah, that's from like last year.
There's another one, though, of him in the gym with no shirt on. Like, it looks like he was wearing a singlet, and he's got it pulled down, and he's turned sideways like this. Like, he's got the fucking oblique muscles, and his lats are blown up, and he's twisted sideways a little bit. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's yoked.
That's work, man. Let's put work in.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Like I remember when
veins,
I remember when
motherfucker.
I remember when Big Show looked like a giant penis in a broken black condom.
Yeah.
Oh, he's swole. He was rotund. He looked like King Kong.
Oh yeah,
He looked like the son of King Kong Bundy, not
Yes.
the son of Andre.
Engordo.
Who?
Engordo.
Gordo.
That's fat.
Like from
Oh.
Mortal Kombat.
No.
that's Goro.
No, yeah, it's Gordo. It's fat in Spanish.
Is that the dude Gordo Gecko from the Wall Street movie?
Gordon.
No. Yeah,
Oh,
Gordo.
yeah.
What was that called? The Wall Street movie?
Wolf of Wall Street.
No,
No.
that's Leo.
That's DiCaprio. He was
Oh, you talking about
Gordo.
what was it? Wall Street?
Wall Street. Yeah.
Wall Street.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
The Wall Street movie. That's what I said.
That's exactly what he said.
That is what he said.
That's what he said. No, you can't deny the fact that he said that Wall Street movie.
God damn it.
Right on the money.
So, Asuka versus Nia Jax? Or Women's Elimination Chamber?
So, dude, I'm excited to see that match, like for the women's elimination chamber.
That's gonna be good.
If they had said
beat the shit out of each other.
if they said 10 years ago they were going to do a women's elimination chamber, I'd have been like, that's a really long piss break. Now you're like, I can't miss this.
What
I'm
the
going to
fuck
have
are
to
they gonna
choose
do?
someone else to take a piss break during. Like, is there a shitty tag team match? Are you bringing the Bludgeon Brothers out by chance? Like, dude, that's so off. Okay, look, can we talk about this? This is 2018. Nobody gives a fuck about jobbers anymore, and nobody buys into jobbers anymore. It's not like the fucking 80s and into the early and mid 90s when you could bring out Randy and Terry Mulkey, who, by the way, were my favorite dudes that ever got their asses whipped by the Four Horsemen, because goddamn, they could take a beating. I loved the Mulkey brothers, and I watched the Mulkey brothers beat Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard on WCW one Saturday morning, and I lost my fucking mind. I was like 7 or 8 years old, and I just went berserk. I was like, "Oh my god, the Monkeys won! The Monkeys won!"
That sounds like something out of Planet of the Apes.
The Monkeys won!
I really thought he said the monkeys.
Do either of you two remember? Do you know the names Randy and Terry Mulkey?
No.
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 See, you go.
See, they were these blonde brothers. They weren't super built, but
No.
they were like, you know, they were okay. Man, they were great ring hands. They were good workers.
How are they comparative in size to Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard? Same?
Maybe a little bit taller,
Taller. Okay.
like 2-3 inches taller. Because Arn and Tully weren't tall.
I know.
Guys.
I was saying they weren't
They're
big.
they're
so-
about what, 6 foot, 6'1"?
Yeah, something.
The Mulkey brothers were probably 6'3",
No kidding.
but
Okay.
they weren't as stout. They were just
thin.
they were well defined, but they weren't stout. And these dudes were whipping posts, man. They were
like
they
that
were
barefoot,
cornerstones.
that barefoot Von Erich boy,
Keith
the one that's still alive because he built up his immunities
to bullets.
to. Yeah,
I know that was rough. I'm sorry. That's
that was good though.
goddamn,
He built up his immunities to depressions and things.
dude.
I know.
That family, like,
Well, it's a lot to live
they're
up to,
cursed.
man. It's a lot to live up to, and
yeah,
with
but
a
didn't
huge.
Fritz kill himself?
No,
I think so. I think,
No,
yeah,
I
I think
don't
the
think so.
dad is.
no, the dad died. It was that was kayfabe. He killed himself in kayfabe.
Huh?
I'm just.
Like Vince McMahon killed himself in Vegas? But then the next
Let's see
day,
how he died.
he blew up in a limo.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about some bad timing
Yeah.
for
It
that
is.
storyline.
Lung cancer, man.
Oh man,
Damn, son.
Yeah. Boom.
dude, if I got diagnosed with brain and lung cancer, let me just tell you, I'm gonna keep going until the days get really bad, and then I'm gonna go on my own terms. I ain't riding that
Hunter
shit
Thompson
out,
style.
dude. If I got diagnosed with any kind of cancer, and it was like at first,
See, I don't even think
was
about it.
if it was caught
I don't think
early,
about that.
no, but look, if it was caught early, I would totally cannabis myself out.
Oh, yeah.
Try to fix it. And if I couldn't and it hit advanced stages, I am going to do every drug that I've ever wanted to do. I'm talking the LSD, the ayahuasca. I'm going on a cocaine binge. All that shit, man. Because what the fuck? Oh, what, am I going to die?
Yes. You're gonna. Yes.
But you're gonna die anyway.
Right.
Yes.
So why not experience?
Why aren't you doing that now?
Skydiving.
You're gonna die. You're still gonna die.
Okay, here's the difference. Right. But I don't want to die in prison.
That's still true.
You don't. You don't die in prison from doing drugs.
No, you die in prison when you get caught with enough drugs to kill a small village.
Don't do them all at once.
Just hold
Well, that's the whole fun.
Yeah.
No, it's no.
You
I
LSD,
promise.
cocaine hit.
No, you wouldn't be able. I promise.
Do it.
You don't even do anything right now. Your
Codeine.
tolerance is so low that if you started even just with a little bit of something, you'd be like, all right, that's enough for today. And then you would do something else tomorrow, and then the next day.
Right, but there's that risk. There's that risk of getting caught
during acquisition and
right,
stuff like
and all that shit.
Sure.
And then, oh great, so now I'm gonna die in jail. I might die before I even get an actual sentencing.
But if you don't have brain and lung cancer and you just do the drugs, you could have all that out of your system before you get diagnosed with
I'm waiting for the drugs to happen in my life.
terminal lung and brain cancer, because the part that you want to do, if you want
But
to
there's a
do
huge
that,
risk there, Dave.
Look at some Xannies.
the only way that the risk would be worth it is if you had terminal illness. That's what you're saying.
I mean,
Gotcha.
okay, look.
Gotcha. Understood.
No. You're trying to
prison.
twist it. But think about this.
No, I'm not. I'm saying it is what it is. The risk is there only if I understand that. I get that. I get that part of it. I get why.
Like if drugs were legal, well, goddamn.
I'd be choking up.
I'm not saying I would do it every day. I'm not saying like I'm not gonna be on acid every day.
That's every 2 days right there.
Boy, that'd be a hell of an
Weed every
existence,
day.
wouldn't it?
Shrooms.
Could you imagine me being on LSD right now, looking at that poster behind your head, and I'm like,
nope.
That really is it.
I promise. Nope. That ain't. You don't want that kind of connection to the
Right.
universe all the time.
right. I want to try the DMT. I want to experience these things.
You can
Like
go
I've
float.
never. Have
can
you
go
ever done
float.
cocaine?
You can go float in a chamber in Illinois and have a DMT experience.
Like in the flyaway thing? Like
No. It's a salt tank. It's saltwater tank.
Oh, where your body's just.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you can do it for 90 minutes, and it's like $45.
So
or
basically, what they're
$60
doing
or
is
something like that.
replicating. I can tell you right now what. Yeah, you're in the womb, and that's
it's-
when
and
all
it's
of your
tepid.
synapses begin firing.
Yep, and
while
you're in complete silence.
Holy
and
shit.
It's complete darkness, and you lose where you're at because the water's up to here, and so
your equilibrium's gone.
and you're floating without any.
Do they
motion
put
or
like a
effort.
rebreather on you or
You
something?
don't know. You're just right there. You float. You're just on
Well,
top of
the
the water.
water's up over
No. You're on your back. You're in a tank. You're laying down in the water, and you're just laying on top of it, and you don't.
I
move.
got you. I
Yeah,
got you.
and
So
it
so
causes-
it's like
it's
here.
right
I
there.
got you.
It's coming down the side like you're wearing the headphones, but you're
That could be some panic-inducing shit, though.
well,
get
but
scared.
you realize where you're at, and as long as you're centered, and you can have. There have been instances where people.
I had a panic
and-
attack in the goddamn MRI machine, man.
Well, then if you're into if you get claustrophobic, then it's probably not an experience you would enjoy.
I have a
But
panic attack on the
to-
bathroom.
But it's not complete. You have complete control. You can open the thing to. You have that control, so there's freedom in that.
okay, see that.
You're
That's
not-
a
you're not
little
just
bit of
locked in
reassurance,
there.
right? Yeah, because
You're not just locked in, and then you're breathing, and the water's completely warm, and it doesn't get hot or cold. It's your body, it's body temperature, and it's very enjoyable. A lot of people have, and it releases DMT, the natural, because
Right.
it's naturally occurring in your brain, and it occurs in a lot of plants. But we actually have a gut biome that, according to, this is just stuff that I've heard or read, we have a gut biome that blocks that a lot. There's an inhibitor that doesn't allow us to process that occurs in like kale and spinach and vegetables that we eat. But down in like South America, they found different ways to make it into
bypass it.
teas and ayahuasca and shit like that. that's why they make it in tea and drink
Yeah.
it that way.
See, the ayahuasca thing, the only thing that doesn't sound fun is the uncontrollable puking and shitting yourself.
Right. It's
That
not.
sounds-
It's
That
not. See,
doesn't
that's the thing.
sound
It's
great
not.
at
It's
all.
not a party drug.
Oh, yeah, no.
Hallucinogens are not party. They're not. For
Well, LSD
party.
was.
It's not meant
Well,
to.
that was a CIA.
You're not. No,
initiation.
you're not supposed to. It's not.
Did you ever,
LSD
have you
is-
ever read the book? I can't remember who wrote it, but the book that was written about Hunter S. Thompson,
The book that was written about Hunter Thompson. No.
where they described, like the author describes Hunter S. Thompson's daily drug.
Intake. I've seen that. I've
Jesus
seen
fucking Christ.
Yeah.
It would, a typical person, you would be dead by noon.
Is that the guy from Loading in Las Vegas?
Fear and Loathing? Yes,
Yeah.
that's Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh,
Yeah. And he literally, like, he would wake up, he would take a hit of acid, he would snort like 4 or 5 lines of cocaine, and then he would smoke a joint. This is before breakfast.
Yeah. Then you go
Then
have
he goes back.
Bloody Mary for breakfast.
Yeah. And then he goes back, he snorts like 2 or 3 more lines of coke, smokes some more weed,
Yeah.
takes some mushrooms, and then he starts writing.
Yeah. Good stuff.
dude, he's deep in his thoughts.
Vintage Hall.
He's deep in your thoughts.
Yeah, right.
He's in the neighborhood's thoughts.
Oh yeah, he's been there. He's been there all the time.
He knows what you're thinking before you even thought about it.
Uh-oh. Pee break.
Is it that time?
it's that vintage.
So let me ask you real quick. Have you ever done cocaine ever?
Oh, we're back to that. Well, it's a crazy
I mean, just-
experience. Yeah,
Okay, have you done coke?
Yeah.
No.
No? I haven't either.
Yeah.
I have always wanted to try it. However, it makes me very nervous because you see what happens to some people when they're on cocaine, and I'm like,
Chris Farley. Yeah.
I'm a pretty big guy, and I've got some power.
Start
And
running
if,
through
and
the
if
wall.
all of a sudden I'm indestructible too, that could be bad for everyone else.
Like a rhino in a fucking China factory. Not like a China dish factory, like a Chinese factory.
Just little people flying everywhere.
So, try to kick you and shit. Because everybody in China know Kung Fu. That's what Jackie Chan taught me anyways.
Everybody in China knows kung fu.
Yeah, that's what Jackie Chan taught me.
Was that a good conversation?
Yeah, man. We talked on the phone a little bit ago.
God damn it.
Before I showed up today. I'm fucking dirt now. Why?
Mr. Peabody.
Does he not know the piss before he comes here?
He did. That's what he was
Oh,
doing when you
yeah.
walked in.
He peed. Like, what? How far are we into the show?
We're an hour and 4 minutes. Hour and 3 minutes.
This motherfucker can't. I'm drunk. I'm drunk fucking 3 drinks right now.
Yeah.
I had 2 Snapples, 1 bottle of water, and I still got another bottle of water. This motherfucker got 1 Aquafina.
His gums are bigger than his bladder.
Yeah. He didn't even take notes. Something.
You guys still talking about that?
No, we were just talking about your gums being bigger than your bladder.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
Like you have, I know 4-year-olds that have bigger bladder than you.
I lasted over an hour, man.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
How's
Do
that?
you pee like 16 times a day?
No, not 16.
Like 14.
14, not bad. Like, do you pee with
I
once per
drink a
hour?
lot. I drink a lot of water. Maybe sometimes. Some days. I drink a lot of water, man.
I drink a lot of water too.
Okay.
See all my stuff right here?
All 6 of those bottles. I mean, were they all? You just keep them here.
Yeah, keep them
You just leave them here,
Yes, he does. He leaves them motherfuckers right against the edge of the fucking desk.
and then he'll clean them up.
It's
eventually.
a
Instead of
cool
just taking them with
environment.
you every time.
I forget about them.
My area looks good.
Yeah, but you stay neat. I'll stay over here with fucking Odd Couple. You're whatever that dude name is. I'm Jack Lemmon.
Walter Matthau.
That's what I'm Walter Malthus. He's Jack Lemmon.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
I'm not angry.
yeah,
Walter Matthau was angry.
yeah. Jack Lemmon
Check.
was a bitch boy.
He was a bitch boy. So I'm a bitch boy. I get what you're saying. All right. All right.
How's they gonna hear me over here? I don't know if I can.
Could you like? I just thought of this. Could you imagine Nubsy ever like really getting pissed off at anything?
I don't know. Maybe.
Even him. Oh, maybe. Like I'm trying to picture him yelling.
Yeah, I bet he's really possessive with his women.
She better be like, make my sandwich.
That's the.
But that's the tone of voice that it gets said in.
Yeah.
I bet he texts in all caps when he's angry.
He's passive aggressive.
When he's mad at his lady, and he only does it with his lady. He never does it with any. Like he doesn't do it with his bros.
Why would I text in all caps like I'm yelling at somebody?
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that.
Why would I?
Look at that, boy.
He joined the conversation.
It's another New Day sign. The hell did that fucking thing come from? It's only 6 foot fucking tall. How did you miss that shit, man?
I don't know.
Who? Where the hell?
I walked in, I shut the door, I sat down, I put my stuff, I looked over, there's you, then boom, there was that sign.
No. You didn't say anything about the sign until we mentioned the sign. And you were like, whoa, hey, there that come from.
Yeah, he pointed at the unicorn horns marshmallow thing, and you were like, whoa.
Where'd that come from? It's 6 foot goddamn tall. How did you miss it?
I thought it blended in real nice.
It's been there for a month and a half, man.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it has.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it has, dude. 6 weeks.
No, I watched the last episode. It wasn't there.
6 weeks, dude.
It was there.
I'm
just fucking with you.
6 weeks.
Oh, God, man. Where did that come from?
When the fuck is
All right, my mic's back on. We're ready to go. Rock and roll back into this.
Yeah.
So we were talking about cocaine the last time I was here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, okay,
it smells wonderful.
Have you have either of you ever done acid?
Yes.
I haven't.
Yeah, I know.
I want to try it.
Why? Why haven't you?
Why haven't I?
Yeah.
I think that a lot of when my opportunities were there to try it, a lot like we didn't have access to tons of information like we do now, and I used to I used to see a lot of I hung out with people that did acid quite often.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those things, kind of like crack. I've seen plenty of crackheads. I have no desire to ever smoke crack.
Nah.
Never, ever,
so you didn't
ever
have the desire then to do acid,
right? Because of what I saw,
there's
what I
no
saw
problem
from
with
them, I was like, these people don't function cognitively very well anymore. They don't,
right?
Because they burnt themselves out on it,
right? Well, that's
and now
you
knowing
abuse,
though, right now, knowing what I know now through information that's available. Even if I were to have a chance to do LSD, it's got to be in a controlled environment. It has to be. I have to not be able to hurt anyone or myself.
So you just got to be inside of your bathroom.
I have to be somewhere in a room with cameras that are mounted up that I can't reach them.
Go to
what if you pop
hotel
acid
room
and
in
these
Vegas.
Pops just
nope.
Came to life.
Nope. I lived in Vegas, man. I've walked the Vegas Strip just high, and just was like,
there's so much lights.
oh my God, there's so much. Then we went down to the Fremont Street experience, and I stood there under that goddamn awning. I had seen it fucking 100 times before this, but we decided to get
never appreciated it until
Jesus Christ, appreciated. I was terrified of it. I was like,
the awesomeness.
and I was just high.
The awesomeness.
I was just high. That was just weed.
Go to Vegas. I
was just high. I was just like, oh
before?
fuck.
No.
Oh my God.
It's the best.
Now I'll tell you
one
what
of
the most
best.
fun thing to do high on the Strip is bring you a lawn chair and park in front of Bellagio.
Watch
and watch the fucking water show.
That sounds awesome.
Oh my God. You just sit there and you're like,
I bet motherfuckers in Vegas.
Well, now, especially now that recreational use is legal there.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Indiana's never going.
Well, Vegas never really.
Every single state
Vegas
that
didn't
we
really
touch,
care.
Every single state that we touch has medicinal access. Every state.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio, Michigan, fucking
Kentucky,
Illinois, and Kentucky.
Damn.
All of them.
Except for us.
Kapow.
Yep.
Kapow. Thanks, Eric.
Eric.
The Gov.
Well,
The governor.
And Curtis Hill, the
Curtis.
fucking attorney general
Yeah.
for Indiana.
That bro, too.
Fucking idiot.
Do we appoint an attorney general or do we elect an attorey general?
That I'm not sure
I
of.
think the president appoints it.
No,
that's
not
of
for the state.
country.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the state level.
Oh,
Because
might be the governor.
the governor. So
I'm
what
not
we
even
need to
sure.
do- okay, so the governor appoints the attorney general. So, or if that's what we do as Native
That's
Indians.
the idiot that said that CBD oil is a narcotic.
Right. I know.
That
I know. It's that conversation is so old. That conversation is so antiquated, dude.
that's
Yeah.
it falls under the same thing for me as the conversation about stem cell research.
Mm-hmm.
Really, you can save lives. You can save millions upon millions of lives. You can reverse aging.
farms.
You can fix Alzheimer's. You can fix all of these dementia related and mental health related issues. But you don't like it because it's playing God. Shut up. Shut
They
up.
don't know-
Eat
they
a
don't
bullet
know.
and get out of this world and stop fucking inhibiting everyone's progress. Seriously.
They don't.
See,
know
I have
about-
no sympathy for them.
They don't know
There's no,
about
not even a
boner
tolerance for their
effects.
existence.
They don't know about the positive boner effects. Obviously.
Boner, yeah.
See, if they did,
Bada boom.
all right.
I just
Hey, what? Really?
like, no matter
It
how
can do
harsh it
what?
seems,
It
that
can-
will always be my stance. Like, it will always be there. If you are inhibiting even one person from living a full quality life on this planet, you don't deserve to be here.
Do you? What?
Exactly.
I figured out the 43 states directly elect them general attorneys.
Mhm.
One state do a legislative, or it's by the state Supreme Court.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Nubsy.
Yeah.
The Nubsy Slow fact of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
What
wow.
did you say?
What the fuck? I don't want to say it all again.
What does Indiana do? Who gives
Indiana-
a shit about the fucking 49 other states?
Well, listen. First of all, yeah, you're right. There's 50. I don't count Ohio.
For those of you that only listen to the show and don't watch the YouTube channel, the expression on Dirt Nap Dave's face just then was one of the best moments in Bulldog Unchained history.
Okay.
I gotta wait till I missed it, so I gotta wait for the playback on the phone.
Oh my God. Don't worry, Dubs. You've seen that look plenty of times from him. It just was never that grand.
Oh man, what was it?
I can't.
He can't even recreate it, man. You got to say something like monumentally dumb again.
That is Indiana. Contract. I don't know what to say.
Select
There we go.
Attorney General.
Elect or select?
Select.
Select.
Attorney General. Someone.
Statewide general election. Fuck.
Well,
Yep.
there we go.
So
Well,
there we go.
Time for
ladies
Curtis
and
Hill to go, people.
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
Get out and vote. That's what are you gonna do, Indiana?
we need to elect Nubsy
They
Slow.
need to stop. They need to stop making all these election polls.
Nubsy Slow for Attorney General.
That's what we need to do.
Weed'll be legal in a week.
Yeah.
Boy, I'd vote for him.
I would too.
I looked into his past. I was like, nope, never mind.
Oh man.
This motherfucker cuts grass with scissors. He's not mentally stable.
That's what you. That's the person
We
you
are
need
never-
in life.
we'll
Hard
never,
labor.
ever, you have to
dedication.
understand, We will never, because of this show, we will never be in any type
No.
of anywhere near.
No,
anything.
never. No.
Anywhere. And because
Are
of
you
this
kidding?
show.
I've even thought about that. I'll be driving for work and whatnot, and I'll entertain the thoughts of, man, what if I were to run for any form of public office, like even a city
worst.
council
That'd be
seat?
the
And then I'm like, oh, my show alone
That'd be the worst.
prohibits that
Oh yeah.
from ever. Social media prohibits that from ever being a thing.
Nope.
And
You
people
not.
are soft. They
There's
don't
no
want the
way.
truth. They just want people to lie.
Never, ever, ever.
Yeah, exactly.
I would not. I would
Lie
not
to me.
vote.
That's
I wouldn't
what it is. If you think about it, every elected official is a fantasy of the public. Some squeaky clean person who seems to be so much morally better than everyone else because people realize that we collectively are gigantic pieces of shit and we fuck people over and our loved ones and our family members and ourselves over on a daily basis. So, oh wow, here's this really good person. And then you find out, oh, he's sexting a 15-year-old. That's great.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit, and I thought I liked this guy. I thought he was going to be different.
Like, honestly, what needs to happen for this country is there just needs to be one state governor that shows up out of nowhere one time. He's some blue-collar dude. So, yes, he's a blue-collar dude. He's got a foul mouth. When he does his press conferences, they have to hit the fucking censor button every 5 seconds because he's like, look, the fucking policies that get instituted in this state, you know, just shit like that, where it's just, he's not forcing it. It's just part of his everyday vernacular like it is mine.
You can't even stop it.
Right. Like, you don't think about it. Fuck is not a word. It's a comma. It's part of sentence structure.
I mean, we're coming from, it was Mike Pence. The freaking vice president was the last governor. That's what you think they're not going to want to continue that strong.
I'm going to tell you right now.
That's why
I think that Mike Pence fantasizes about penises more than 99.5% of gay people.
Okay. Well, 50% of gay people don't even fantasize.
Well, okay, sure,
penis.
but
99%
male gay people.
So
Mike Pence has got you beat.
So 49% of
gay people.
49% of gay people.
49.49%
of gay people.
Mike Pence has got you beat.
Thinks about penis more than those dudes.
Yes.
And these are the dudes that like to huff other dudes' shit.
Right, and piss.
Did you hear?
Yeah, I did in the bags. Oh, yes, I was just like, what?
Who is he talking with?
Wolfie's great, man. On Howard Stern.
No. I'm talking about Duncan Trussell on Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did listen to that. Yeah, it was Duncan talking about, and Joe Rogan is like, what? And Duncan's like, oh, you have no idea where this stuff goes.
Yeah, they were laughing hilariously about that. It's like, oh, bro.
Rogan's sitting there writing his next special out just from the conversation with Duncan Trussell.
Duncan Trussell's so good. I like that guy a lot.
He's hilarious.
Like yeah.
Is he gay?
I don't know. No. He was, I think he was married to Natasha Leggero for a while.
Wow.
And
he just, doesn't he sound like a gay dude? Like,
she left him, and he was depressed about it for a long time, I think.
Yeah.
And Joe became,
that's when Joe had him move in.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Is if I'm correct,
they were talking about
wrong,
they were talking about that phone conversation when Joe was like, "Move in with me."
Yeah. I don't know what to do, man. Oh my god.
Hey, man, it happens.
My heart is broken. Yep. Ugh. It happens.
See, the thing is, anytime that anything like that, like I'm 38, I've been in a lot of relationships, and now I'm to the point where I'm like, like, okay, with Haley Fawn, I love her. I have no intention of leaving her. We're great together. But if she were to leave me, I pretty much have made it a point now to just always keep those other relationships in my mind and how it felt when they ended, and like how it always felt like the end of the world. And now it's just not.
Yeah.
Like it's going to suck for a couple days. Yeah, it sucks. It'd be awful.
But the sun will keep coming up.
Yep. Yeah. The world keeps turning.
Yeah.
Blunt still burning.
And in a year or two, you would feel just the same as you feel about all of the other relationships. Like, oh yeah, that was a time in my life. Like, here's this little chunk of time in my life that
either you regret it or you don't.
Yeah. And I've been able to go back and look at all my past relationships, and even just really shitty ones, and just use them all as learning experiences.
Speaking of really shitty ones, I think Mickie James is going to win the Women's Elimination Chamber. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's Oscar.
That's cold-blooded, man.
Cold-blooded. blooded.
I mean, I like Mickey James, but I don't like her winning anything. I don't want her to win anything at all. No. I'm sorry, Mickey.
I think Bailey turns heel. And,
you think John Cena's excited to see Mickey James back on Raw?
He's like,
He's like, what the fuck? Why are they recycling my old bitches around here? Oh, my God.
hey, Mickey.
My wife comes back here.
Good to see you.
Or my fiance or whatever it is.
See, I'm going to go SmackDown now. All right, see you later. All right. What's going on over here? Oh, Ty Dillinger's over. Let's see what we can do with him. Wait.
Oh, we can bury him real quick.
Nah, let's fix that. So apparently WWE doesn't like them chanting 10. I've read that somewhere.
Why?
And that's why Ty Dillinger is held off TV so much. It's because it's over and they don't like it. But I wouldn't believe
See,
it.
that's okay. That right there.
Do you believe it?
I believe it.
Why is Ty Dillinger not on TV? Why is he not on TV every goddamn week? He's one of the most popular fucking things they have. Why?
SmackDown. I don't know what SmackDown's. What's going on with SmackDown?
Yeah, exactly. What's going on SmackDown that Ty Dillinger can't be part of the goddamn show?
Right.
Why?
Because they got to make time for
people that they got to make time for the Bludgeon Brothers. Well, that's fucking impressive. Watch them beat the shit out of these two jobbers this week.
Well,
oh, that was fun and a total worthwhile spending of my time. Not at all. Not at all. It's fucking shit. It's horse shit. We already know who Rowan and Harper are. We don't need you to establish them in our minds as these big scary monsters. We saw what they could do when they were part of the Wyatt family. No one has forgotten who the fuck they are.
Nah, man.
I don't need to see them beat up 160-pound dudes.
Bludgeon Brothers.
I don't fucking get it. I don't.
Gimmick.
What gimmick? What's the gimmick?
Sledgehammer.
You know what the gimmick is? You know what the gimmick is? Let me tell you what the gimmick is if I'm a fucking if I'm part of creative and I get even one shot call after that bullshit happens, I'm gonna be like, hey, all this bullshit. Like if I had that one trump card to throw down in the creative meeting, I'd be like, this is what I'm going to use to shit all over all of you for what you have done here. Your Bludgeon Brothers build up. Yeah, now they're built up. They destroyed all these jobbers. Now I'm going to have the Ascension come out and beat them in 3 minutes. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. It was all for nothing.
They beat the Ascension a couple of times. I like the Ascension right now, actually.
Yeah, the Ascension's great.
They're doing what they did.
But
with Fashion
why is
Wild.
the Ascension a comedy act?
I know.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Shouldn't it be badasses though?
You know, it is funny. It is funny.
Like the Boogeyman,
but then,
you can't use face paint anymore.
But then when you step back and look at it, it's sad.
If it is.
It's sad. We have the closest thing that we've had to the Road Warriors in
versus
almost 20 years.
Versus the Warlord and Barbarian and Bludgeon Brothers and the Ascension, but they're making it comedy.
Yeah.
It's okay. And the Usos are
and
a lot
and you
of
know
fun.
what? And that's why no one cares.
And Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin are a lot of fun.
They're great. Yeah. They're great.
Febreze, Fandango.
Where is that Uber fucking oh wait.
Why did they call him Febreze? I don't understand that.
Oh my God.
Why did they call him
amazing. They'd get sued for that. Oh, that's so great though.
F-A though, not F-E.
Yeah, but still.
Febreze.
Papaz, I just say it like French.
Brizongo. I mean, Brizongo's still good, but Febreze.
Where? Okay, I was just getting ready to say, where is that team that is just destruction out of the gate, blah blah blah, and then I went, oh wait, they're coming.
War Machine.
No, well, that's a whole different story.
Awesome.
Those dudes in NXT are gonna
fucking Authors of Pain.
Yes,
and Revival.
That's the team. But here's what scares me. Here's what scares me. Will it be 6 months after Authors of Pain debut that they're a joke? Are they going to be coming out dancing?
We'll
Are they going to come out dancing?
We'll see.
Are they going to have new Funkadactyls and Somebody Call My Mama?
We'll see.
Oh, I don't know. That was Ernest the Cat's theme song.
We'll see, man.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Before
if they let it happen, if they allow their characters to go that way.
Miller, that was his last name.
If they don't come out and connect as the authors of Pain, then Vince will slap something else on them. He felt like Luke and fucking Eric weren't connecting, so he gave him fucking sledgehammers.
Luke Harper was connecting wearing blue jeans and a filthy fucking wife beater.
Because he's
crazy. 6'8" and dives over the top rope.
You want to talk about a lunatic fringe?
And then
that was Luke Harper.
Yeah.
Luke Harper was a lunatic fringe for sure.
Yeah,
but they didn't have a good spot for him. They just didn't. Yeah. They
we don't have a good spot for a 6'8", 375-pound animal.
I know. I know, because they already had big guys that they were using.
You know why? Because Kevin Dunn still has anything to do with this. That's why. Mm-hmm. And Vince, first of all, Vince McMahon, how is Luke Harper not one of his favorite fucking living beings? How's he not?
Because he's already got Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman.
Bray Wyatt can't do the shit that Luke Harper can do.
I know.
Braun Strowman can't do what Luke Harper can do.
But Luke Harper's only been Intercontinental Champion for that reason.
And the thing is, the Bludgeon Brothers, that benefits Luke Harper in no way. In fact, it knocked him back 5 steps.
It did.
It's holding him back. It brought Rowan up 5 steps, and
it's keeping Eric working. That's all that's doing.
Yeah.
And if that's all, if
that was Harper's idea to keep his bro with him, cool. Cool. That's a solid move. We don't know, but at the same time, I look at these two dudes. First of all, you can drop the goddamn sledgehammer things, man. You don't have to. Stop it. I know that they're foam hammers. Everybody knows they're foam hammers. I can go to the Knick-Knackery right now and buy one that looks exactly like it. It's a foam fucking hammer. I don't give a shit. It was actually they were made for the World of Warcraft movie. Don't give a shit. I don't need you to have a fucking foam hammer. I don't need that. What I need for you two to do is come out with that badass theme music. Don't stop while you're walking down the middle of the aisle. Don't carry anything. Get down to the ring. I don't want to see jobbers either.
Beat ass.
I want to see somebody like the Usos mid promo, and the Bludgeon Brothers come down, and the Usos are popping all that good shit about you're about to get locked up. And all of a sudden, there's silence. And then there's just 2 fucking monsters standing over them. Not saying a word. Don't even look like they're breathing. And the crowd's just like, what the fuck just happened? Jimmy and Jay are dead. Because if we're being realistic, Jimmy and Jay are dead. The Bludgeon Brothers thing pisses me off so goddamn much. Ugh, it's aggravating. Like, look, Eric Rowan, he's a decent worker. He's okay. I feel bad for the guy. I've never heard him cut a promo. I've heard him say like 5 words at once. He can't do it. He's not WWE caliber. Luke Harper is scary. As a human being, he's scary. Just when he talks in the microphone, when he was with the Wyatt family and Luke Harper spoke, he was 10 times more terrifying than Bray Wyatt ever was. Bray Wyatt is intriguing when he speaks, and he says some fucked up things. Luke Harper, you legitimately believed was crazy. Like, oh, he's the kind of dude that comes into your house. He's not there to steal anything. He's going to stand at the edge of your bed and stare at you until you wake up, and then he's going to put his hand over your mouth and cut your throat and watch you shake with your eyes open until you stop shaking. And then he's going to leave, and he's not going to take anything.
It's time to go night-night.
That's it. That's Luke Harper. That's
like the movie to the Next Strangers.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
What's that now?
The plot's to the Next Strangers movie.
Oh.
Have you guys seen that?
Mm-mm.
It did the same thing you just talked about.
Yeah.
Oh, they just look at you.
No, they
just after they murder you.
No, you gotta watch.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it's just the only purpose is to kill.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what. Yeah.
They asked why, and it's like,
and there's no reason. Like, it felt good.
Said he was home.
So what I wanted to do right then.
Yeah, that's
and they treat you like you're stupid for even asking that question.
Right.
That's Luke Harper.
Right.
If Luke Harper killed someone and someone said, "Why did you do that?" I would look at you like you're stupid for asking him why he did that. I'm like, "Are you looking at him?
He's from the swamp.
He did it because he's breathing.
Deliverance.
No,
Because
Luke Harper
he's
is
not
the
a
thing.
good banjo player.
Luke Harper is the dude that the guys from Deliverance have nightmares about.
Oh, that's even worse.
Like, Luke Harper-
You guys, be quiet. Luke's coming.
Yeah, no, that's what happens to the people from Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
The Hill people. They see Luke Harper coming, everything shuts the fuck up. They're like, just let him go by. Just let him go by. Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck.
The ones who's under the stairs, he's under the stairs.
Luke Harper built the cages that they're in. He's the warden.
That's another movie. There now.
People under the stairs.
You never seen The People Under the Stairs?
Yes, I've seen.
Oh, okay,
People
I was
Under
like,
the
oh,
Stairs.
fuck your brain
He's
up.
trying to be fast and humorous and clever and quick-witted.
Fast and humorous.
Yes,
Clever.
but he's slow.
There's a
He's
new
slow
movie.
and dim-witted. But he's
Actually, I'm quick-witted. I'm quick-witted.
he's totally
I'm
quick-witted.
totally quick-witted.
Yep, quick-witted,
Quick-witted.
like a 20-watt fucking bulb.
I'm quick-witted.
Quick with it.
Quick-witted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your bars,
Boom bars all day.
your bars.
I got hot
Your
bars.
monkey bars.
Yeah,
you
hot
missed
bars.
that fucking bar and busted your ass and was like, I lost my breath.
When?
My breath.
When? I swung
I
out.
can't breathe.
I did that
I
on a
can't
swing set
breathe.
though, for real.
I can't breathe.
Try to jump. Yeah.
Are you sad? Did somebody die? Or are you?
Boom.
What do you mean bereave?
Breathe.
Oh, breathe. No, man, I can't breathe.
Breathe. That's what I said.
That's what I said.
It's Friday.
An
February
hour and
25th.
31 minutes. That's the point that I have to remember for frame of reference for this week. Hour 31. I gotta jump back here. It's just a laugh.
Shouldn't be the people under the stairs.
Yep.
That's a good movie.
Yep.
Oh, my
I
God.
loved you in that.
I wasn't in the movie there now.
Oh,
I forgot who was, but it was a movie. I think it was Wes Craven, maybe.
Wes Craven.
Wes Craven. God damn it!
is it Stephen King?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, Starvin' Crane.
I put R's on these.
What's your favorite food? Pizza. That's from
Spaghetti.
Steve Brule. That's from Steve Brule. That's not mine. It just reminded me of that.
See, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was.
It's John C. Riley.
Yeah.
Dr. Steve Brule on Adult
yeah.
Swim.
Check it out with Dr.
I
Steve
love
Brule.
I love the meme, the GIF meme of him sitting there and goes, when Facebook starts giving you advertisements for things you thought about searching for, he's like,
His face.
Right.
He was so good in that show, man. He's a fucking lunatic. John C. Riley is such
He
a
is a
fucking
lunatic.
madman. He's like, I used to put poison in his sandwiches to slow him down. When his mom says that in the first season, it's just like, what the fuck am I watching? That was whenever Coke smelled really good.
It was Wes Craven. I knew it was.
Wes Craven.
Yeah.
Rusty.
Rusty.
His name-
Rusty.
Russell Craven.
Russell.
That's his full name.
Shackelford.
That's his full name. Russell Craven.
Whistle.
I thought it was that a Def Comedy Jam movie?
No, I don't think so. No, it's not called Def Comedy Jam. The movie.
It wasn't. And Martin Lawrence hosted the stand-up.
No, that
for
was
the
that
Russell Craven
no,
show.
man, that was. That's two different. You talking about two different things.
What am I talking about?
You talking about like Wes Craven. You talking about Russell Simmons.
Oh, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night. That guy?
Wes Simmons.
Wes Simmons.
No, it's Russell Craven.
I think it's
And him and Martin Lawrence was that they had that stand-up show.
no, that was Russell Simmons.
And then Queen Latifah,
That was in
she
Living
was
Single.
she was on that one show.
Living
Khadijah.
Single.
Her name was Khadijah.
Living Single. That was a
Khadijah.
good show.
That was a good show. I like that.
It was
show.
funny.
Yeah, I used to eat Laffy Taffy and watch that show with sparkles on it.
Why?
It had sparkle candy.
Damn it.
Sparkle candy
On the Laffy Taffy?
Yup.
What
was
is
the shit.
happening?
Oh,
It was wrapped in they were black and it had sparkles on it.
Oh my God.
I like saltwater taffy.
What flavor?
Any flavor?
Whatever
Salt.
it is.
Yeah. I don't give a
Salt
fuck.
flavored taffy.
I don't give a fuck. It's saltwater
It's like
taffy.
ocean. My
Yeah.
favorite flavor. Have you ever swallowed salt water?
Oh God!
You never had
The
saltwater
worst.
taffy?
Yes, dude, it's delicious.
I know.
Yeah, it's really good. All the flavors are really good. Watermelon.
Yeah.
You like watermelon, don't you?
Why?
Do you like horchata flavored saltwater taffy?
Horchata?
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 Yeah, it's rice milk.
What's
Rice
fucking-
milk flavored saltwater.
How do you get rice milk?
Huh?
You gotta
can't-
you
that's
gotta
what kind
squeeze the rice tit
That's what
really
I'm saying.
carefully.
They ain't got no nipples. How you get rice milk?
I got nipples, Greg.
There's no
Can't be a
soy
milk
titty,
man.
is there? But they can't call it soy juice because that makes you actually throw up in the back of your throat.
Yeah.
Whose bit is
Soy
that?
juice. Lewis Black.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
You know how I know there's no soy milk? Because there's no soy titty, is there? And stop putting acid, or goes an acidophilus milk. What the fuck is that? My milk doesn't need a friend. And he goes, stop putting soy milk next to my moo cow fuck milk. I don't need my moo cow fuck milk feeling bad about itself.
I like almond milk.
Almond milk's fucking delicious.
I don't fuck with milk.
Have you ever had almond milk?
Mhm.
Almond milk's
Yeah.
amazing.
Don't
Almonds
drink
are great for your heart.
I just don't drink
They're
almond.
good for
It's-
overall health.
It's, yeah, but almond milk is just
Even
like orange juice.
salted. Even salted.
Almond
Salt
milk,
almond
almond milk
milk.
is just like orange juice. It's all sugar. It's sugary.
No,
But
no.
it's not. I mean, it's not. It's
You need to stop blaspheming
Okay.
the orange juice.
Blasphemy.
okay.
What's your shirt?
Hey, blaspheming.
Rick and
by
Morty.
stating
Oh,
facts.
okay. Oh, I saw it was the monster. I didn't see that. That was cool.
Yeah. Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I love that show. When's it coming back? Never. Probably. Season 4,
Oh, wow.
2018.
A while,
2020, season 4.
something like that. Probably 2019. Who knows? It's just like you can wait for it.
I would say the end of this year.
Wait for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go.
What you saying?
Huh?
God damn.
I hope Noob Noob's back. That's not my favorite character of the whole series.
Really?
Yeah.
He is good. I'm real excited for my first mission.
Noob, we gotta pit this up.
God damn. Of the high pitch.
God
too.
damn.
God damn.
You're just a cold,
damn.
calculated creature. You're a robot and a crocodile. God damn.
Got him. he's like shit. Burn. That's so funny. I love you, Noop Noop.
Noob, you're the man. At the end of it, Morty.
They need to.
He's just like
Fuck you.
fuck.
They need to have.
Asshole.
They need to have a return of the Meeseeks,
Oh yeah, that'd be a great one too.
like Meeseek Strike Back or something
Morty's
like that.
Mind Benders was my favorite episode
Mind
this
blowers.
season. Yeah, it was so good.
Scary Terry has to come back for something.
he was good.
That
Yep.
shit was good.
And I can't wait for Phoenix Person.
Oh
Also.
yeah, definitely. Fucking yeah.
That show really started me on my existential journey, like how to make the most every day. And that's what I credit.
One of the
I
best
credit it.
shots in the entire series is like 5 seconds long when Morty tries on that life machine.
Oh, when he's they die.
He puts that VR thing
Oh,
on
yeah.
his head. And he's only in it for like 5 seconds, but it shows him being born, blah, blah, blah. And he falls off the ladder and dies. And
He's like, "Where's my wife?"
that right there, like that's what Elon Musk said is most likely happening to us right now.
Virtual reality.
We are in a simulation. Like
Like it's the
we're
Matrix.
Running
kind of like Matrix. We are
running on
we're plugged
Harbulary
in.
batteries.
We're plugged in.
That is not what they're called.
What?
Harbulary batteries. Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. Nothing. Look at that. Blank.
Oh,
Just blank.
Guardians 2. Yeah, what was
Blank. Harbulary batteries.
He literally says the name and then Drax says something.
He says Drax calls them Harbulary batteries.
and it's not even close.
I remember that.
Not
don't
even
remember
close. And he goes,
what Star
that
Lord
is not
calls
what
them.
they're called.
I don't remember. They're Harbulary batteries, and it fucking cracks my shit up. And that's the only one that I remember. Batista's golden in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
So
he's
I was having
perfect
an
as a
argument
character.
today. I was having an argument or a discussion today. I wouldn't call it an argument because it didn't get heated and there's not a really outcome one way or another. It's not weighted on anything. So a discussion on whether or not John Cena's crossover is going to be anywhere near as big as The Rock's has been.
No,
No.
You guys don't think so?
no,
I think it'd
not
be
at all.
the Miz's. It'd probably be stuck right there.
Really?
I
Like a
I
little
see
bitter
John,
than,
John
like, bigger
you know what?
than Triple
John
H?
Cena. John Cena has
Bigger than Triple H, bigger than The Miz.
John Cena has
Yeah,
fulfilled his role of becoming the new Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to have a couple movies that go to theaters, like where he's the main star. They're going to do okay with kids.
Eh.
And that's about it.
Kids movies.
You think?
Yeah.
You think he's not going to cross over?
Nah.
I mean, you guys don't remember. You guys forget the Tooth Fairy.
No,
And
That was still a good movie. I took a date to that.
it is funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
She didn't call me back, but whatever.
I love the game plan. I love the game plan.
It's because
that.
of the, it
Where he's
was
a football
definitely
player and,
because of the movie.
his little girl shows up.
Yeah.
That movie's funny as fuck.
I like that. It was because of the movie.
I'm allergic to cinnamon. God damn.
Is that what? Is that him? Was that him?
No,
Pretty
no,
much,
That's
yeah.
from the game
Have you
plan.
never seen the game plan?
Uh-uh.
The Rock, he's a football player.
Uh-huh.
Joe Kane, or no, Joe Kane is from the program.
Joe Coy.
No,
No.
no, the
Luke
Rock's
Kane.
name in the thing. I think
Kung Lao.
it's,
His name's Joe.
yeah. But anyway, he's a football player. He's quarterback and all this. Well, his daughter that he did not know exists shows up at his house and stays with him. And she's like 10,
I think 8 or 10.
something like that.
Well, yeah.
Like 10 years old. Cute
Little
little kid, funny as hell, fucks his life all up, paints his toenails, all kinds of bullshit.
Sweet as can be.
Yeah. And just
That sounds fucking precious.
it is. It's a cute movie.
great.
It's funny. It's
Disney.
genuinely funny. Like, she makes him cookies. And he
Yeah.
was like, normally I don't eat cookies. And she was like, well, but I made them for you. He's like, okay. And he starts eating them. He goes, these are delicious. What did you put in these? Like this. And she goes, eggs, cookie dough, milk, and cinnamon. And he goes, cinnamon? I'm allergic to cinnamon. And then he has to go do this fucking interview. For
And his tongue is.
oh my god, it's amazing! It's funny as hell.
I gotta
Like
watch it.
it's slapstick funny. Like it's just dumb
got you.
humor,
I got you.
but it's funny.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
It's like dude, the Rundown.
Yeah.
Rundown is still one of my
that's a
favorite
good
rock
movie.
movies to watch. He
When
and
he's the
Sean
cowboy, or
William
is it-
Scott.
Wait, no, the run.
No, that's where the Rundown is
bounty
where
hunter
he's the
type thing.
collector.
Yeah, gotcha.
Like he's a retrieval expert. And he goes down into the jungles of South America to get Sean William Scott. Stifler.
Yeah, it's great.
He fights the jungle tribe.
And Ernie
yeah,
Reyes
I've seen
Jr.
that.
kicks his ass.
I've seen that one. Yeah.
And then
See, he was in a
when
bunch
they're
of terrible movies before he was in good ones.
when they're in the pig snares.
Hokey movies before he was in $100 million movies.
When they're in the pig snares
Uh-huh.
and they hear the fucking baboons coming, he's like, monkeys, no, oh god, what is he doing? He's humping your face, established dominance. Oh god!
That was the funniest part of that movie.
And then they crash the ground like, get out of here, monkey!
I died. Fucking just pounding his fucking face.
The Rock is getting face fucked by a baboon. It's just
See, that's what I'm saying.
That was great.
He did a lot of hokey movies like that before he was in.
But it was a
$100
great
million
action movie.
Yeah.
Like you
It'll
can say
happen.
hokey. I
It'll
mean,
happen
it's
for
funny
Cena,
as
too.
fuck.
He did
I-
faster.
I think
Look,
he's gonna be big, man.
Cena and
do.
Trainwreck,
He's
outstanding. Cena, I can't remember the movie, but where he's the drug dealer.
Oh, fucking. What? Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
Oh my god,
see. That's
he
what I'm
was
saying.
funny. But I don't know that he.
What about in
They got baby
one
mamas.
in the one lady? What's her name? The stand up comedian.
That's what I'm saying. Amy
Amy
Schumer.
Schumer.
Trainwreck.
Trainwreck.
Dude, he stole
That was great.
the movie.
He was great in the cinema.
He was only in it for like 8 minutes, and
You know what I do with assholes? I lick 'em.
Hey, that's funny.
I'm like the thing that ate Mark Wahlberg. If we're
I
being
look like
serious.
I ate Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, that's so funny. That's so yeah. I think he's gonna be big. I'm gonna put.
I don't
that out.
know.
Yeah, Ferdinand.
You know what? If
Yeah.
okay, here's the thing. He has to be smart about it, like The Rock.
Yeah.
And it has to be like R-rated movie, PG movie, PG-13 movie,
Yeah.
R-rated movie. Like you can't just.
Rock got another movie coming out. Yeah.
Oh, dude, The Rock has like 3 movies a year come out. Like
He's the biggest.
he is the
grossing-
hardest working person in Hollywood.
Yeah, highest grossing.
Yeah,
It sounds like though.
they can literally at this point, if The Rock wants to, he can do a romantic movie. Not even a romantic comedy. He can do a romantic movie where there's no action, no comedy. Like
Oscar.
his wife's dying or something.
What's that? What's that?
Arthur?
EGOT
Igor?
award, where the actors that win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony, like he could do that, but be the Grand Slam Universal Best.
I would not be surprised in the
Best
next 10
actor,
years.
performer ever.
I would not be surprised in the next 10 years to see The Rock do a Broadway production.
I'm saying.
I mean, he might.
I honestly...
You heard him singing in Moana.
Yeah.
He'd probably be bigger than the whole stage.
That song that he sang in Moana was funny.
I didn't see Moana.
You didn't? You should
I
see
haven't
it.
either.
It's good.
You didn't
He's
see the game
hilarious.
plan?
He's Maui.
Is he the dad?
No, he's a god.
Oh.
What?
He plays like the reason why. He plays the embodiment of the reason why like waves occur or some shit. He's Maui.
He's like the god of the sea, like Poseidon.
Yeah,
or
and he was the
Neptune.
one that stole the heart of some island or some shit and caused all this havoc because he was being a Hawaiian island god who causes havoc, because they're mischievous. And,
I mean, they're gods.
Yeah.
They're infinite. They get bored.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Puck.
Yep.
What?
Puck.
Puck?
Yeah.
The god?
It's a Norse god.
Puck?
Something like that.
You mean Loki?
No, not like Puck. Oh, no, that was on Gargoyles. Never mind.
Loki is the god that you're thinking of from Norse.
No, that's another one.
The god of mischief, like he's a deceiver,
Yep,
trickster.
That's
That's Loki.
That's Loki.
Don't think of the movie Loki.
Jared Leto.
No, man, no, wait, no.
Jared Leto.
Thomas
The guy that plays Loki.
Thomas
No.
Middleton.
I know.
What
I
the
know I'm wrong.
fuck is happening
I
here?
know I'm wrong. He just kind of looks like him.
What? I'm trying to think. No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Loki, the lead singer from 30 Seconds to Mars.
No, you're wrong.
I know.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still, it's funny though.
That's funny.
Loki's the lead singer from 30 Seconds to Mars.
No, Loki was the Norse guy who's a trickster, and Jared Leto, who played the Joker and horribly did in Suicide Squad, is a
What? You
leader.
thought he didn't do a good job?
No.
What?
That movie bored the fuck out of me. I literally, I watched it once. I will never watch it again. It was one of the most boring things I've ever seen.
It could have been way better.
It could have been.
I
You think
was
it was like 2-star heavy?
No, I think it was.
I think it was kind of 2-star heavy. It couldn't focus on anybody because there was so many characters involved.
I think it was
Wing
just,
fucking died.
dude. It wouldn't have mattered who you put in those roles. It was
Right.
shittily written.
Yeah.
It was.
That's what I'm saying. It was 2-star. It relied too heavily on the star power. DC.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But what stars were there?
Will Smith.
Oh, Will
Robbie,
Smith, who had a great acting career 10 years ago.
Margot
What-
Robbie.
That was the only saving grace.
Jared Leto.
Woo!
He was awesome in Fight Club.
Yeah,
Every
Fight
Requiem
Club.
for a Dream.
That was 1999.
So, and
We don't talk
And
about
yeah,
this is 2018.
Jared Leto was also great
Who
in.
else?
He was great at getting killed in American Psycho, but that was a long fucking time ago.
yeah, that was good too.
Let's go
And then Bruce Affleck was
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
If
Wasn't
you
he?
white, you been Affleck. Yeah,
I feel like
ugh.
this is a role model.
I don't.
awesome.
I
See?
I haven't watched Batman versus Superman. I have no desire to see Ben Affleck as Batman. I couldn't care less. I'm just like, what?
No,
No.
he's not Batman anymore. So
Who's Batman now?
I don't know.
Oh,
Hope they get
well,
somebody-
there's a great way to water down the character.
I am Batman. No, I'm not.
I believe.
Dude, you want? That's how DC has killed Batman for the big screen.
Yeah.
We had a great thing going with Christian Bale.
No, man.
All of us in the as viewers,
Yeah, he was good.
as fans, we had a great relationship with Christian
No, he's
Bale.
fucking awesome.
And then now he's gone, and they want to bring in Ben Affleck, and I was just like, oh, guess what? I don't give a fuck. First of all, I hate Superman. I don't. Superman's the most boring character
Everybody
ever
wants
created.
to be Superman.
Everybody want to be Superman. Don't nobody
Fuck
wanna be-
that guy.
Fuck that guy.
But no, Superman's so fucking boring, and Batman, like Ben Affleck, no, I don't. Man, you gotta get someone who is a decent actor, but hasn't had big starring roles and shit. It
Like-
can't be like when they did George Clooney. What the fuck were you thinking?
That's crazy.
What?
Cash grab because he was hot.
Catch me outside.
Cash grab.
Val Kilmer as Batman.
Cash grab.
It was awful. Michael Keaton was great as
was
Batman.
awesome.
He was cool.
It was unexpected. Like,
And he had a Beetlejuice moment. It was fucking great.
Come on, let's get nuts.
You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Yeah.
I was just like, Beetlejuice. I'm trying to think of someone right now who I think would be a great Batman. You want to know who would be a great fucking Batman?
Rey Mysterio Jr.
yes.
No, but you are so goddamn close that we went back into that realm. Who would be a great Bruce Wayne?
Oh, snap. Oh, Elias?
Who's already doing the movie thing?
John Cena?
Nope.
The Rock? The Miz? God damn it. I think he'd be horrible.
Mike Mizanin would be amazing. He is Bruce Wayne. Look at the way he acts.
Bruce Wayne's not a pretentious dick, though.
Really?
No.
Go back to when Christian Bale bought the fucking hotel so that his strippers could go play in the pool.
No, that was ballerinas.
Oh, sure. Okay, whatever.
They just danced nice.
Okay.
It wasn't exotic.
Right.
It was on ballerinas on the table.
All right.
It's a billionaire buys club, ballerinas.
But still, pretentious.
Nah,
And I'm just going to tell you, if you're a billionaire and you grew up as a billionaire, you're not going to be the coolest person in the world.
Well, he got-
It's not going to happen.
he had a lot of training that we got.
Sure he did. Sure he did. But at the end of the day, he's still Bruce fucking Wayne.
He
Yeah,
humbled
but
himself.
he had to be humble. Shit.
Yeah, when he became Batman, he couldn't start drawing attention to shit. He's
Well,
like,
not
well,
only
I have
that,
to be
but-
really fucking loud and off the charts here.
Not
So
just that, but his parents got. I mean, does he still struggle?
No.
He didn't struggle monetarily.
No.
He still had a struggle,
He,
and that's
emotionally.
Yeah.
Do you not watch Gotham? Gotham just tells you everything.
Look at he loves Batman.
I love Batman.
Boner Batman. Batman.
Right
Boner.
here. I got it right
Batman
now.
boner.
I'm wearing a shirt. I got a boner right now.
No, you don't. Or if you do,
You can't see it. Don't worry.
no wonder he ain't met Dina again. If that's what it
Man,
is.
I didn't.
If that's what you're working with.
I didn't
bro,
press
I'm
up
sorry.
on her. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's still. If you said you had a boner right now, it don't look like it.
I mean, look, man. You see the cord is blocking everything.
I love
cord-
that Dirt
the
Nap
cord is
Dave
thin
is
enough.
staring at
I'll
your
look.
junk right now.
If you're,
I mean,
if
I
you're
know I
trying
said
to, if you
pretentious
said,
dick with the miss on being funny.
if you're trying to talk about Sport and Wood, man, we'll let the world know if you're wanting to put it out there.
I'm putting it out there. Miz for the new Batman. Miz needs to be Batman.
Okay, why
Yeah.
not?
What about Bobby Roode?
Jason Momoa.
Boom.
What?
That's Aquaman.
Stop it. He's the Crow too. Have you seen the fucking?
And what
shit
I'm saying, he's doing everything else. Why not fucking Batman?
Stop it.
It's his turn.
Hold on.
Hashtag
Now he did
him
say he said Bobby Roode
That'd be
as
good.
Bobby Roode could be Bruce Wayne for sure, but we don't know how he would be as an
Bobby
actor.
Roode. Bobby Roode would be a good like Chris Christopherson. He's like Chris Christopherson.
Yeah,
Like
Like
Whistler.
he's
and Blade?
great, but
Yes.
he's not the greatest.
No, he's not
He's
good.
greatness. He is absolute greatness, but he's not the greatest.
he's not the star, but
He's a fucking star though.
right. He's the dude. Bobby Roode is the guy. He's the kind of guy that would get. He would win an Oscar for best supporting actor.
Right.
That
He's
is-
Joe Pesci.
Boom.
Oh, snap.
Chris Christopherson, the Highwayman. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, Orton.
I don't see Randy Orton being a good actor at all.
No, he's not a good
he has-
supporting actor. He's a good lead man.
No,
He's a
he
good
has
lead
no range.
Bobby Roode.
Shit.
Bruce
All of
Wayne.
his emotions are the
Or
exact
Batman.
same facial expression.
He's
That's
awesome.
Batman. He's wearing the mask.
Randy Orton's funny as shit, dude.
He is funny, but you wouldn't know it from looking at him. When he's saying this funny shit, you have to decipher, is he being serious or is he being funny?
Probably both.
I know.
Right? Because this is his face.
Man, his feud with Brock Lesnar kind of buried him. He hasn't done much since then. When Brock Lesnar busted him open at SummerSlam, he hasn't been a serious contender for anything since.
You know,
When
honestly,
he
do
busted
you know
him
what
up.
I would love to see Randy Orton do? Randy Orton's made his money at this point.
I know.
Randy should let this contract ride out and go to New Japan for 2-3 years.
Ew.
Why?
Because who wants
Why
to live in
you?
Japan?
Oh, Tokyo? What?
What? Are you crazy?
Dude, man,
Okay,
Dude, that's
you
one of the
guys
that's
think?
one of the big reasons why Kenny Omega doesn't want to come back here to do WWE. He
likes
loves
it.
living in
Okay.
Japan.
That's
He-
one
talk
person.
Japanese.
a lot of them do. Dude, Anderson and Gallows. The only reason that they came here was
Yeah, but
the
Randy's
money.
got a fucking family in St. Louis,
They-
man.
they
He's
get-
already made
Okay.
his money. He ain't trying to do any of that.
Guess what? Families travel.
That's
do
what
it all
all
the
the
time.
for. You know what I'm saying?
You're crazy.
Recreational.
Families travel.
Have you not seen We Are the
They're,
Millers?
they're portable.
Uh-huh.
Even people in wheelchairs,
Yeah.
like they're extra portable.
Like, they're always portable.
You can even put like bags and
What if they got
backpacks
the
on them.
stops on?
They gotta stop.
I mean, then it's kind of
It's a
aggravating
little bit
till you
more
realize.
still- everybody's always portable, but you know,
Yeah.
if you got a strong enough core.
So they can roll. They can carry stuff in
Or
their
a
arms.
horseshoe.
I don't know.
Oh.
Braun Strowman's
Horseshoe.
only portable really if he wants to be.
That's
I
a
said
big
like
one.
Andre. Like Andre.
You're not making him do anything.
I'm not gonna do shit. I might want to do something.
All right, boys.
Yeah, it's about that time.
That's about it.
What time is it?
Good 2-hour conversation about nothing really.
Wrestling and
We got some new Batmans.
Movies and drugs
and
and
drugs, yeah.
hockey.
wrestling, hockey.
sports fans and how it takes all of us to make a team win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you do the right.
It's kind of like wrestling. I'm a firm believer that if it wasn't for me,
7
Elias
7
would
12.
not be at the level he's at. Because you remember, dude, I loved Elias when he was in NXT. Now, when I will admit, when he first came out as the Drifter, I was like, the fuck is this?
The fuck?
The fuck?
I liked him. I've liked him since he's. I like the first thing that he did that made me like him
Was here.
was whenever he came out the day after WrestleMania, right before he went to the main roster as the Luchador.
Oh, God. Oh, I was on the Elias train
What
way
was he
before
called?
that.
What did he call himself? He called, oh shit! Hold on a second.
Wasn't it like El Drifter? It was something to do with the Drifter, wasn't it?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Tizo.
Let me see. I'm gonna find it really quick, and then that'll. Yeah, Elias, professional wrestling.
walk with the lies. Wes Craven.
El Vagabundo.
El Vagabundo.
the
Yes.
Spanish for the Drifter. Yeah, I fucking loved it. And he wrestled Oni Lorcan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, no,
it was
he.
fucking great.
I've been on that Elias train for coming up on
loved that.
2 years, man. And
Because it was after he lost a loser leaves NXT match.
Yeah.
And then he came out as El
El
Vagabundo
Vagabundo.
with
Yeah.
the fucking wristbands on and everything, and it was so fucking good.
I'm not gonna watch that.
I was like, yeah, I like that. I like that guy. If he doesn't do anything ever again, this is the funniest thing. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. Yeah.
I like the first time I saw him as the Drifter, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then, like literally the next time I saw him, I was like, "Okay, I kind of like this dude.
Yeah.
I dig this dude. He's kind of cool. He's got
Who wants to walk with Elias?
him
Yes.
him making that WWE Walk with Elias connection.
Cena made it.
Really?
Yep. Cena made it.
And
Swear to God.
is that like is that like
I've heard
what's
that
reported?
straight
Really?
from Elias.
Really?
I've
So
read
you
that
know what?
straight
The
from
fact
Elias.
like that gives me hope that if it should come down to a Cena Elias match at WrestleMania, if Cena's willing to help him out in a manner like that,
How creative is that? How
yeah.
fucking
And I
great
mean,
is that?
like honestly, at this point, what does Cena have to lose? Like this,
Exactly.
he's done everything.
He's
honestly,
won more world titles than anybody else except Ric Flair.
Right. And honestly, do you really think John Cena wants to break that?
I don't know.
I'm just talking about me personally. If I were in his position, I couldn't do it. Tying Ric Flair, that's cool, man. My name is right there next to Ric Flair's. I'm good with that. I don't ever need it to be above Ric Flair's.
Or you're the one and only John Cena.
I'm still the one and only John Cena, and my name is right next to Ric Flair. My hero, my childhood hero, someone that I watched week in, week out. And yeah, I mean, but
Elimination Chamber is tonight. Gonna have a good time watching it tonight. John Cena go. Roman Reigns gonna win tonight.
oh, stop it.
I gotta work. Balor's gonna win.
All right.
All right. This is the Bulldog Unchained podcast. I am your host, King of Villains, Bulldog Malenko.
And as always, I am Evad Pantrid. That's Dirt Nap Dave. Backwards. Pow.
What if you just collapsed the whole universe when you said that?
No!
That would have been fucking awesome. I'm Lovely Slow. It's your boy.
Nice.
Spectacular Travis.
I can't do that backwards in my head real quick. He got it.
I got it.
Yeah,
Spectacular Travis.
Sivart.
Sivrat.
Sivart.
Sivart. Yeah, Sivart.
Wow.
I know.
You would actually make your name sound like you're from India. Sivart.
I'm going to call you by my computer.
No wonder I like negotiating.
All right, we'll be back next week.
Show's over, motherfuckers.